Hello, friends. Sorry about that. So that was actually my fault. For those that don't know and you're watching this in the future, this is actually not the first take of this stream. We streamed this stream like 6 minutes, and then 6 minutes in, I went to go and basically what happened, okay, I thought I had lost power, or I thought I had lost internet for a second, and well, I did lose internet, but not because like the internet went out. Basically, to unplug my phone charger, I went over and unplugged it, and it was on like a power strip, and the power strip also had the power to not my actual modem, but this little white box for my fiber cable internet that like connects to the modem, so that got unplugged. And like, it was weird because the game like sort of spazzed out too. I think that's probably because my internet dropped. I don't know, maybe there's like internet connection like with the game and it kind of like momentarily had a temper tantrum because of that, but like I was like trying to restart the game, which is why we're here on this screen, and then everything kind of went to pot. So let's go ahead and load back into the game, and I'm gonna sit in the game for a second because I need to actually I'm gonna go ahead and redo. Oh god, why is this open twice? Oh no, what do I do? Okay, that is the correct... Okay, I'm on the correct screen. I need to go to my Twitter, and I'm gonna redo my tweets, because they are not currently correct. And I don't want people clicking on the incorrect link. Just give me another moment, and I promise you we will get this show on the road. This is not typical, but I don't normally do what I just did, so... Okay. Ta-da, tweet. Okay, now let me delete this one. Delete. And delete. And I've already deleted the other stream, so hopefully no one will, like, make their way to that one by accident. I don't know, that's my hope.
Fix this.
Okay. Ashley Sam says, hey, welcome back, Vinny. Other than you undoing your internet, how are you? A little bit frazzled. You know, a little bit frazzled. I had a decent day. I got some stuff done. I went out in my garden, and I got my hands in the dirt. I literally, like, it had been a while since I had done this, and I was needing to do this, but, like, every so often, I like to loosen up the soil around my plants, basically to aerate them. So I did that, and I added a bunch of cow manure to the soil to, like, you know, give the plants a little bit of a super boost, and did some pruning on my tomato plants and all this other stuff. So I got a lot of stuff done in my garden today. It was very nice. I think I'm gonna spend some more time out there this weekend, hopefully, assuming I don't have anything else going on this weekend. Honestly, I don't even know. My life has been kind of like, between streaming and all the doctor's appointments I've been having to go to and everything else, my life has been kind of hectic. I also have to, like, reschedule my hair appointment that got canceled the other day. I still haven't done that. But anyway, this is not talk about all of Vinny's, like, adult responsibilities time. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 time, and as I explained before we left, or before I destroyed everything, we've beaten the game. We got Nania and Melia yesterday. We also started to upgrade our blades. We did the Samon, like, 7 Nopon quests or whatever. So that was kind of like what we did yesterday. And today my plan is upgrade some more blades, and also we are going to go around and do some Hero Ascension quests. Toxic says, as I've said before, I copied you and bought Steel Cleaver X with 99 coins. Yeah, I mean, it's... To be fair, it's just like an all-around kind of like a... I think it's a solid choice for a gem. I don't know if it is the best DPS. Like, there may very well be a build where it's like, oh, you don't use that gem, you use these 3 gems instead. But I figured for, like, what I'm doing right now, just having an extra 70 attack on any character that I want is a good thing. So, you know. Okay, so I kind of want to very quickly go over what I have done since yesterday. Let me go ahead and make my screen bigger. Okay, there we go. So we're level 86 now. I think we ended stream off at like level maybe 82 or 83. I did a lot of unique monster farming and grinding. I went back into the origin and I kind of just killed a lot of the monsters in there because I needed gem components, and that's also why we came over to this campfire.
To make sure we're well rested.
Was so that I could show you guys this. Basically, all of our gems are upgraded to rank 7 now. The reason they are upgraded to rank 7 and none of them are upgraded to rank 8 is because look at how many materials you need for the rank 8 gems. Look at how many materials you need for the rank 9 gems. Look at how many materials you need for the rank 10 gems. Isn't that just... oh my god. I mean, literally, you need 155, technically 158 if you count an ether cylinder as an item. You need 158 items in total to make one rank 10 gem. It's absurd. Or you could grind out gold Nopon coins and you could buy one for 99 of those. Either way, they're just terribly expensive. They're terribly expensive to make. They're very good, but they're very expensive. Like right now, like for example, you know, this, here, let's do one that actually like makes some sense to us. Like, here, I guess we can do this one. So like the current Analyze Weakness gem that we have crafted is a 7, which gives us a 50, basically anytime we do a critical hit and somebody has this gem on, they will do 50% more damage. At rank 8, you get 55, at rank 9, you get 60, and at rank 10, you get 70. So basically, the difference between the rank 10 gem, the horrendously expensive rank 10 gem, and the rank 7 that we have now is 20% more. Which in theory is like a little bit less than a 50% upgrade to the gem. So, I mean, I guess that is pretty substantial, but in some cases it almost doesn't feel like it is even that much. Like this one goes from 200% to 280% of attack damage when you take damage. I don't know. Either way, I will be eventually farming out the level 10 gems, but I think the way that I'm going to end up having to do... I mean, I don't know. I could farm out the parts. But that just sounds like it is not a good time. The other way you could do it is you could farm... Apparently, super bosses can drop gold Nopon coins on repeated kills, so technically that could be a way to do it, depending on how many you can get. If it's only 1 gold Nopon coin per kill, then you'd have to defeat 99 super bosses to be able to buy 1 gem, which is just insane. I don't know. Either way, we don't need to worry about that. But I just wanted to show it because I wanted you guys to see why I was so much higher level than I was when we ended last night's stream. We have Nania in our party. The reason for that is because I want to have Tyon and Uni learn her class. I'm assuming that Nia and Melia have Hero Ascension Quests. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming they do. So that would be cool if we could unlock those. I don't know if we're gonna unlock them today. Honestly, like, Nia, apparently having her in our party, she said something, like, the game said something like it would trigger events if we, like, took her around the world with us. I'm very interested in that. I want to know if that's, like, extra lore. Like, if she'll tell us stories and that will kind of, like, flesh out the lore a little bit more, because I would appreciate that. But I don't know, like, what if her Hero Ascension quest is only triggered once you unlock every single event and she's told you all of her stories? Like, I don't know. It could be a very long, involved process. I have no idea. But she's gonna tag along with us for now. So, I think... Oh, I know what I want to do first. I know we just teleported over here, but I want to go back over here to Samon, because in my copious amounts of killing unique monsters yesterday, I did, like, every time you kill a unique monster, you get one of those Origin Metal Shard fragment things, and we were only missing a couple of them to be able to upgrade another blade weapon, basically, so let's go ahead and do that. Not even in wildest dreams of Fixie did Fixie ever expect to encounter Nopon-wielding Ultimate Hammer. Assembly of all inheritors of all hammers. Only word in Nopon vocabulary for this is miracle. Is it really such a big deal? Because I'm not feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm really feeling it. Yes, most awesome thing. Too awesome to brew an imagination of even fixie. And I think friends have miracle power too. Power to make future with no war. Oh, by the way, friends, please go ahead and re-like the stream. I'm actually here. I'm technically allowed to like my own stream, and honestly, I'm just gonna let y'all in a secret. I do it. So hold on, give me a sec. This will this will help us. But yeah, please go ahead and re-like the stream because starting over always sucks. Even if we were only 6 minutes into the stream or whatever, we now have to get all of those likes back again, which is annoying. Okay, Samon. I want you to upgrade... We're doing Tyon's weapons last, even though I think technically seeing the Mondo being upgraded could be pretty cool. Who was left over, though? Was it Senna? I don't think we've done Senna's yet, right?
Now, what was it we
needed?
Okay,
so we can upgrade Senna's. Let's go ahead and do that. Jason says, no, it's not. No, it's not what, Jason? Are you talking about Nia's... Are you talking about when I was talking about Nia's Hero Ascension Quest? Can you clarify what you mean by no, it's not? Oh, God! To be honest, I've liked all of the upgrades so far, but I think that this hammer just looks like a little bit, like, too extra. You know what I mean? But, whatever. I don't even know if I'm gonna have Senna go back to hammer. I might. But, you know, for now, she is still on Seraph, as is Noah, as is Lance. TBH, I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't, like, it's very unlike me that I beat the end of the game without switching them back to their original classes. Like, I beat the end of the game with, like, 3 Seraphs, which is fine, because it's a very, very strong class. I would argue it has literally some of the best, if not the best, overall, like, skills on it. But, yeah, usually for, like, important parts like that, I would want to switch Noah back to Sword Fighter and blah, 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 but, it worked in our favor, so who cares? Alright, I have this, like, paranoid feeling that because, like, setting up a stream, guys, it's so involved. It's not just, I remake the stream and I sit in my chair and I just turn on the stream. It's not that easy. There's so much that goes into it. I have to make sure that everything is... In fact, I even forgot to post the new stream link. I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to post the new stream link in Discord. So let me do that. I just want to make sure that everybody gets in here, you know? And that they're not clicking a link that doesn't work anymore. In fact, let me just delete this one. So that nobody can accidentally click it. Oh, that also means I have to... See, now I have to go to my Facebook, too, and I have to do the same thing. Man, this is so involved! But, like, if for whatever reason there's somebody out there that only finds my streams because they click the Facebook links, then... You know, I've gotta have it be the correct stream.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Okay, that new one is posted. Delete the old one.
Let me just fix this.
There we go. That should be all I needed to do. Okay. And now honestly, I need to breathe. Like, that stressed me out so much that I was like, I'm just anxious now. Okay. Jason, are you there, friend? I asked you a question you haven't answered yet. Can you clarify what you mean in live chat by no it's not? Because you were responding to something I was talking about. I think you were probably responding about the Nania quest, but I don't know what you were, like, responding to. That's what happens when you unplug your internet, Vinny. Yes, I know. It was my fault. It was my fault. Well, I mean, and it was technically past me's fault, because if past me had just remembered to charge my Joy-Cons, then I wouldn't have had to unplug my phone, because I'm using my phone charger to charge my Joy-Cons, because it's a USB to micro or mini or whatever the heck the other thing is. So I literally plugged it into my PC, and then, yeah. It's funny, I only have to play tag for like 2 minutes, and then I'm super sweaty. Yeah, that's hilarious. You're moving about, love. That's what makes you sweat. What's funny about that? But I never used to sweat. I think it's just I got a bit too warm in the city after everything moved. Oh, it got a bit too warm in the city. The city used to be right at the top of the Great Sword. I wonder if that would account for the difference in temperature. Yeah, that would account for the difference in temperature. Honestly, it's kind of weird, because, like, I don't think we can physically... I don't know. I don't think we can physically leave the city. I think you have to teleport out. I may be wrong, but... Okay. So now that I feel like I can sort of breathe again... Wait, what is this? What is this question mark? Ooh. Oh, yeah, I remember. Somebody told me yesterday or the day before that I should take Nania to this place. Let's see what this will be about.
Your Majesty, there you are.
Please, it's Nia. You aren't used to it yet, are you?
I'm sorry, Please forgive me, it's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but...
Yes?
It's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing.
This is Xenoblade 2 music, I think.
It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange.
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
It's the same for me.
Indeed. It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes, a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia!
Like, are they gonna explain why they look so similar?
Get a move on or you'll get left behind. Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure, let's do that.
She was gonna say something
Mio?
important there.
Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
Nia's memories. 1 out of 4. Okay, so there's gonna be 4 of those things then. Interesting. Okay, and we've already read all of this stuff in here. Okay, so that was really nice. Technically that wasn't where I meant to, like, that wasn't where I wanted to go, but I noticed that that was there, so I wanted to see what it was. I wanted to go to the campfire because we have... Honestly, this is becoming a problem. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. We have 9 pages of discussions. 9 freaking pages of discussions. Now, a lot of them are side quests, and I haven't really been doing the side quests because I didn't want to be over-leveled. But now that doesn't matter. And we can do side quests if we want to. But I think what I want to do... First of all, there's no hero quests in here, right? There's nothing... Well, actually... Oh, we can discuss this. Okay, let's actually discuss this, because this... Oh, I'm missing... Okay, so I need to find the other 3, and then we can discuss this. This must be how you get Nia's... You know what, let's do this! Why don't we do this? But you know what, also we should... Let's discuss... Okay, let's pick the next 3 non-quest discussions that we can talk about. We're gonna discuss them, just to, like, start clearing out our discussion list, because it's getting so out of hand, and, like, part of me has been like, maybe I should just, like, look at these off stream, but then I'm like, nah, because they do kind of build the world a little bit, and like build the characters' relationships, and I want my friends on the internet to be able to see that too. So Ashley Sam says, you're very behind on discussions. Yes. I read your comment and I was like, oh god, is she talking about live chat? Am I, like, really behind on live chat? But yeah, also Ashley Sam says it's quiet in here. It is quiet in here. I mean, I don't think that I can blame it completely on the fact that we had to restart the stream, but yeah, it is very quiet in here. And, like, Jason popped in and wanted to give his opinion, but now he's apparently not here, so I don't know. It's a little weird. Nautical navigation.
Where should I start?
Riku, mate, about your piloting technique? Hem, no need to say in words, Riku know already. Riku's handling of bravery so splendid, make friend want to shower with compliment. No, actually, it's the exact opposite. Do you have to always turn so sharply? It makes me seasick and all snuff. Meh? I'm sorry, but me too. Meh? To be perfectly honest, same here. Meh? Seems like maybe there's some room for improvement then, wouldn't you agree? Meh. Riku is not to blame. Always steer exactly like directed. Since friends keep changing destination willy-nilly, cannot keep straight course. Please to improve direction giving also. Ah, I see what you're saying, and okay, I'll try to do better at giving bearings. If friend aware, then no problem. Riku will also do best to steer gently, just please, not to throw up complaints. Oh, trust me, if things don't improve, it won't be complaints that I throw up next time, Riku, my chum. Toxic says, I'd be happy to help with Nia's thing if you want, but I'm guessing you want to do this yourself. Yes, Toxic, I would like to do it myself, friend. But thank you. Okay. Colony 11's Furanis.
Where should I start?
So Colony 11 is Ajera's colony, if you guys don't remember. Doesn't Colony 11's Furanis look a bit like an Aspar? I'm sorry to mention it, I know Uni hates them. Yep. Okay, Uni. It really is a weird shape, though. Would love to see it in a real scrap. Oh, sorry, I guess Uni would prefer not to see that. Yep. I mean, she's even afraid of, like, robotic-looking snakes. Like, come on, Uni. Nobody is that afraid of, like, I don't necessarily love spiders, but I wouldn't freak out if I saw a robot spider. I don't know. Seems like it'd be super strong at sea as well, don't you think? Like, it could probably swim like a fish, or come up from water like Gwar. Even you'd want to see that, surely. Wouldn't you, Uni? I would not. I wonder if the Pharaonis also ejects things from its mouth, but what kind of things, Uni, what do you think? Nothing at all. Manana wondering, for dinner tonight, do friends prefer Piranhack steaks or Aspar skewers? That does it! I've had it! All of you, out front, now! You wanna fight? I'll give you one. Uni, come on, there's no need for bloodshed. I'm really sorry, I guess we took it too far this time. Some of the, like, honestly, some of these discussions, like, they're very, like, informative, and then some of them are like that, and I'm like, that was cute, but like, wow. Ashley Sam says, I have to say, you doing their voices makes reading very entertaining, minus Nico. Toxic says, you mean especially Nico, right? Ashley Sam says, no, Toxic, I was correct. And Toxic says, sure.
Where should I start?
You guys better hope that we don't get any slow ship landings in this stream, because you know what's gonna happen. Mate, I'm so jealous these Colony 11 mutters get to eat meat for 3 meals a day. Bet that's why they're so strong, too. Meat, it's almost like magic. Oi, Manana, could we shift to a meat-first diet as well? What do you say? Nopington Nopes. I was like, what is that word? Nopington Nopes from Colony Nope. I'm just gonna say that from now on. Like, if anybody asks me a question, my answer is no, I'm just gonna be like, Nopington Nopes from Colony Nope. Friends have to eat their veggies also. Also, if eat mallow the marsh or glare aubergine, it promote muscle growth same or even better than meat. Even though they're veggies? Friends should not look down on veg. Proper nutrition is like handstand push-up. Most important is balance. In additionality, if include chewy radish or purple pepper in meal plan, effects grow exponentially. Whoa, that's good to know, Manana. Then let's have a bit of that. However, that diet improves circulation so much that also come with elevated risk of nosebleed. Friends still want... Despite? That's maybe a bit extreme. Yeah, what? What was it you were saying about balance before? I don't know, these are cute. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. And then we're gonna go off and look for some of the Nia things. Let's do the herbal tea one.
Where should I start?
Hey Tyon, I heard you make an herbal tea sometimes, is that true? Ah, yes, it's something of a hobby. Would you like a cup as well? You putting the brew on, Tyon? Sweet! I have a cup of serious I'll have a cup of serious oh, I hate this word. Anemone, thanks. I doubt you would be able to appreciate the subtle flavors. Why don't I make you a Mallow the Marsh? You can drink that instead. What is a Mallow the Marsh? Is that like a hot cocoa? That sounds delicious. Wait, oh, isn't that a mushroom? You drink it to get stronger. Appreciate it, will you? Okay, I no longer want to drink it. I like mushrooms, but a mushroom-based drink sounds kind of weird. Sounds more like soup. Oh, you should have said. Alright then, I'll have 10 cups of your finest fungus water. Cheers. Ashley Sam says, I'm still going to call people spoons. Haven't had to yet. Kind of disappointing. Somebody do something that makes Ashley Sam call you a spoon. Okay, so...
Let's bounce.
Let's, I don't know. I guess we're gonna play the good old game of, like, let's check all of the areas around the world and see if any magnifying glasses have popped up. And in fact... How do I do this again? Icon filter... It would be a point of interest, right? Does it keep it filtered? Okay, I think it does keep it filtered. Okay, here's one down here. I mean, I don't know if this is a Nia thing, but we can check it, and it's right next... Oh, it's the Sophonia tree. Oh, Sophonia trees, we already pretty much figured out those come from Araya, from Xenoblade 2, so maybe Nia will have something to say about the Sophonia tree. Toxic says, Vinny's Nico voice is the best thing ever. Call me a spoon if you disagree.
The scent of Sophonia. This takes me back.
Takes you back? You mean you know what this is?
I love that they're playing Xenoblade 2 music.
Yes, of course. Sophonia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see.
Huh? For real? So that's where Sophonia trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
That's not all. What you call the Urian Mountains came from my world too.
Whoa, seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
Alright, Nia's memories, 2 out of 4. It actually makes me really sad that there's only 4 of these things, because... Like, I literally, like, I would just play Xenoblade Chronicles 3, like, listen to Nia for 1,000 hours. Yes, 1,000. 1,000 is what I said. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the filter again. Points of interest. Okay, so no more question marks here. What about in Taurus Hollow? Actually, you guys haven't seen Taurus Hollow at all. I'll have to take you to some of the areas that I've found, like, in off-stream time. That one is not a particularly interesting one, but... What is this location? Oh, this is in the Pentalus region? Hasn't that been there this whole time, though? I feel like there's always been a point of interest there. And, like, there's all these points of interest in like, the mines, but I don't know if those are gonna lead to anything either. What is this? Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's check this one. Let's check Tower Camp. I don't know, let's check the Tower Camp. See what's over here. This has now become, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it's free real estate for real livestream number 24. Let's walk around and hear stories with Nia. Nia story time.
Those
Which I'm...
ruins.
Oh. Yeah, I'm like totally... Oh, she's gonna tell us about Moritha, isn't she? Okay.
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mactha Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia?
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far off.
Please, explain.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one.
The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
The answer is because they were afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Aionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did
That's
back then.
probably because Zed is somehow Zanza.
But,
Can they please just
I mean,
confirm that for me? That would make me
Even
so
though
happy.
they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
Well, that's a nice thought, but I think we all know by this point that the human race always repeats their own mistakes, no matter how many lessons they are taught. Okay, so that was a cool one, and honestly, like, I'm still holding on to my theory that even though at the end of the game they didn't actually say that Zed was Zanza, I'm still holding on to my theory that it is.
I should write this all
Because
down.
they brought up
They
brought up Zed in that little, like, section when they were talking about the people of the old world, and the people of the old world were Klaus and Galea. They were scientists. They probably walked around these streets, these, like, you know, cityscapes and stuff. And they had their, like, big, you know, orbital space station that was, like, above the planet, and Klaus decided to press his, like, universe-changing button, and Galea tried to stop him, but it was too late, and he presses the button, and the entire world, the entire universe gets, like, rewritten in, like, a new Big Bang. And,
My plumage
the
is
fact that they
everywhere.
brought up Zed when they were talking about all that, it kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, maybe they really will talk about it in the DLC. Maybe they really will. That would make me very happy. Okay. So there were some other spots in the Pentalus region. Like, there was this thing, but this has been here for, like, ever. I just haven't figured out how to get to it. I think I have to go this way, so why don't we do that? I've never been over there. I mean, at the very least, we could at least go over there because we've never been over there, right? It's an area of the map that not even I have been to in off-stream time, so that's exciting. Grammar Police says, hey, what I missed and what are we doing? We are running around and we are finding the little, like, events for Nia. She's explaining kind of the old world. We've done the Sophonia tree one, we've done the... Well, we just did the Moritha one. So we've done Sophonia, we've done Moritha. Oh, and... Wait, what was the other one? I'm pretty sure we've done... Oh, the first one was just the Ouroboros stone. Ew, they counted that as one of them? That's a shame. Okay, so I think we just go this way, right? Oh, there's also a container I haven't picked up over here. Well, I'm gonna have to get that. I basically have no choice. Also, we're kind of running a little bit behind on the stream tonight, too, because 6 minutes into the stream... Oh god, please don't die. 6 minutes into the stream, I accidentally turned my internet off by unplugging part of my modem. Not my entire modem, but just like this... I don't know, I have fiber internet, so there's actually 2 boxes that they have with it, and I turned off one and not the other, so I couldn't... It took me like a good 2 or 3 minutes before I could figure out that, like, it was only my internet in this room that was down. Okay. So we got that container. There's nowhere to go down there, so, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go over here and see what this is. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be one of the Nia things because, like I said, we haven't been here the whole game, and also I'm pretty sure this magnifying glass has been here, like, since we first got to this place. So I've known that it was here, I just haven't taken the time to actually come and see what it is. Grammar Police says, yeah, I saw Villy. Villy? What is Villy? Who is Villy? Alright, we got some Meduse in here. Oh, we've got a corpse. Give your corpse some flute music. Corpses love flute music.
Noah, would you mind?
Toxic says, I found Immovable Gonzalez. I know Toxic. I did read that earlier. I mean, that's cool, friend. Good job. I mean, I knew he was gonna be in this game. He's in every game. Grammar Play says, doing Melia stuff today as well. I didn't know there was Melia stuff. The game only told me that Nia had, like, events, but I suppose that would make sense. I'm assuming what we're doing right now is part of Nia's, like, a Hero Ascension quest. Okay, was that the only thing that I needed to come over here for? No, actually, that's not even the thing that I came over here for. Oh god, how do I get to it? Maybe, oh, I think I see. This probably connects. Okay, let's go from here, I guess, because I don't know what else to do. I'm sure this is not going to be related to Nia's stuff at all, but I mean, it's exploration, and I did say we were just going to kind of like, you know, these streams are going to be a lot more chill than the previous ones. I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't, like, do 2 Hero Ascension quests every stream, for example, you know? That was kind of what I was trying to do towards the end of the game, is like, oh, I wanted to do both, you know, Tyon and Yunie's hero quest in one stream, and so I kind of had to, like, force myself to focus on those 2 things. But now it's kind of like, whatever we get to, we get to. And that's fun, because honestly, like, just running around the world and exploring the world of Xenoblade games, like, that is the fun part of these games. The worlds that they build are so beautiful and so interesting, and, like, that's really, like, the bread and butter of the series, is just, like, the exploration part of it. Also, I guess that pretty much so I should have put 2 and 2 together. They were calling them the Uriah Mountains, but I never really put 2 and 2 together that the actual Titan head in the sky was the Orion Titan's, like, head. Honestly, Uriah, like, to me, that doesn't look like Uriah, but it probably does. Like, I'm sure, here, actually, let me look. Okay, Uriah. Xenoblade 2.
My plumage
I mean,
is
honestly, friends, I'm looking at Uriah right now, and it does very much look similar, but it's kind of like, is it missing the lower jaw? Is that the problem? I think it's missing the lower jaw. Either way, I think it's because it looks like this one has like a skinny neck. You know what I mean? Like the top part of the head and like the piece in the back, those are all, they look the same as Araya. But without the body section of Araya, it doesn't like immediately come off as Araya to me. So when I first saw it, when we first started playing the game, I was like, oh, that must just be some other Titan, or maybe it's like an amalgamation of a couple of different Titans, like... But no, apparently it's just Araya, which does make a lot of sense and is interesting, but you know. I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't catch on to it immediately, because seeing Fonza Mima was the thing that tipped me off that we were actually inside the Orion Titan, and I didn't know that until we were inside it. So, like, I looked around at the caverns that I had been running around in for a while, and I was like, oh my god, we're inside the Orion Titan. And I, like, my mind was blown, and it was just like it was like a really cool moment. So I'm kind of glad that, like, I didn't figure that part out, like, immediately, you know? Okay, so there is an ether channel here.
Never go wrong with some ether.
But I'm assuming I can jump down into the water safely from here. Is that even what I want to do, though? Like, is up there where I want to go? See, I think... Oh god, I don't know. I don't know if I want to jump down. I know that I need to get over there, but I don't... Like, this doesn't even look like it connects. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump. I mean, what other choice do I have, really? And I've been in this area before, because here, I haven't shown these creatures, I don't think, at all. They're called Ammonies, or Ammonies, or something. Look it, they have faces! Aren't they adorable? Let's kill it. Also, Nia music is playing, which is nice. Well, the thing is they did say Orion Mountains several times, so I knew that there was a place called Orion Mountains, but I didn't realize that itself was the Orion Mountains. There was like the cutscene where like they took a chunk out of the mountains with like the Annihilator, but I feel like they zoomed in so much that I just didn't... I thought it was just some other section of the world. So...
Are we gonna be alright?
Ooh, unique monster. I mean, it's only level 36, but we haven't killed it, so... I was also, well, I guess I already told this, but, you know, I was farming gem stuff today, so I had to switch up my party, like, multiple times, because I was using a daze build so that I could, like, a daze burst build so that I could get materials as quickly as possible. And after that, I was trying to make I was trying to put everybody on a new class. And then I was trying to give them all monastic necklaces. And then I went and tried to kill, like, a level 86 unique monster that was the same level as me in Origin. And because of I guess the accessories that I was using or something, my damage was, like, just absolutely pitiful. Like, absolutely pitiful. Oh, by the way, did I post a picture? So I did a 20... How much was it? I think... I did a 21.97 million chain attack earlier today. And when I had switched my classes to try to do the monastic necklace thing, the highest chain attack I could pull off was like 3.5 million. It was sad.
Such is the officer's
So I
duty.
couldn't kill the monster in a chain attack, so I was getting horrible CP rates. It just, like, it did not go well. So over the weekend, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to just grind out as much CP and as many classes and levels as possible. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it must be underneath us. I was like, this is where the icon is. Oh, is it down there? How am I gonna get down there without dying, though? Can I jump here? Oh, but I don't want to go all the way down, do I? No, I don't think I want to go all... No, I don't want to go all the way down. So how do I go down? Wait, can I jump to... Oh, I could jump to that. Here, let's take this one step at a time. Oh no!
Not like this.
Okay, well that... Look, it looked like I could land on it. Oh my... No! It put me all the way back here. Wait, hold on. The unique monster is still dead. Okay, it doesn't, like, take kills and stuff away from you. In fact, it lets you even keep items. So, I'll just teleport back here. It's fine. It's like it never happened. It's like it never happened. You saw nothing. But, like, still, though... Oh, actually, maybe I do want to jump all the way down. Does that connect like that? If I jump down here, will I even survive? Like, that water doesn't look very... That water doesn't look deep at all. Maybe I do just need to, like... I don't know. I'm, like, looking for a spot that I might be able to land in. Okay. Clearly, I have to be all the way down, right? There's not even a landmark down there to teleport to. Why is this such a pain in my butt? This is such a pain in my butt. Is there really not, like... You'd think that if I jumped right at where the waterfalls were going into, that the... Like, it would have to be deep enough water, right? It has to be. It has to be. It has to be?
Everyone.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be deep enough. Apparently, a waterfall being there doesn't make a difference. Okay, well then... I mean, see, like, I could teleport here, but it's, like, very... All of these places are high up. There's, like... Actually, you know where I could go? I could go to Colony Lambda. Let's go to Colony Lambda. This is the closest, like, landmark I can think of. That's, like, all the way down on, like, the bottom level. But now we have to walk all the way over there, which is annoying. Everyone hydrate before you dihydrate, by the way. Kalis and Disney are not here today. Disney's not going to be here probably until next Thursday because she's got theater stuff going on. She works as a techie for theater shows. And whenever she gets in a show, unfortunately means that she usually can't make streams because shows typically happen at nighttime, which is the same time that we stream. Kalis, I don't know where he's at. But Disney and Kalis are the two people that remind me to hydrate before I dihydrate, and without them, I have to remind myself. It's horrible. Ashley Sam says that did not go as planned. That also did not go as planned. And then it wants to give you a hard time. Yeah, it does want to give me a hard time. This might be a... I don't know, this might end up... Oh, that's just death. Oh, that goes nowhere. That is just death. Okay. So I was headed... Like, I saw the ramp up and I was like, okay, I can go that way. Well, actually, no, I can't go that way. That's not a ramp. Oh, maybe I can go around, though. Yeah, I can go around. My god. It's just... It can't be easy, can it? It cannot be easy. This is not even gonna be... This is not even gonna be a Nania thing. It's just not. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to think of all of the places that have strong connections with... I mean, literally, the world of Ionios is both the first, you know, Xenoblade games and the second Xenoblade... Wait, what? Wait, this just leads me back in here. We've been here before. Oh no! Okay, I'm obviously missing a trick here. So it looks like, oh, I see it! Oh, very sneaky game.
No problem.
I see it. It's one of these, like, rocks that we gotta push. And I still don't understand how they can push these rocks. That thing probably weighs like 30 tons. There's no way Noah and Tyon could push that thing. Literally no way. But, I mean, whatever. Oh. Weird. Oh, this is where you get lots of dainty shrooms. I needed a dainty shroom for a Collectopedia thing, and I eventually got one out of the fabricator in this area, but like, this is apparently where you just get them guaranteed. It took me forever. It took me like 10 uses of the fabricator to be able to get like one dainty shroom. Okay. Oh look, Booty has logged on. Still haven't figured out which one of y'all is Booty. Nobody wants to step forward and take responsibility for that, but, you know. Apparently we haven't been down here in the Mactha Wildwood, but, like, we'll explore that later. Right now we're looking for, like, Nia stuff. Here, let me do the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, nothing there. There's not gonna be anything in the castle. No, there's not gonna be anything in the castle. Oh god, am I gonna have to redo my filters? Oh, no, I'm not actually. Oh god, there's so many! Oh god, there's so many! Well, okay, now these I know what these are, pretty much. But, like, these could be new. These could be new, so let's... Which direction do I want to go? Like, I think I go from this direction? I don't know. I also was, like, in all of my gem material grinding today that I was doing, I spent a lot of time in the... Like, literally, almost every material I needed was in the erythesee. So I spent a lot of time in the erythesee. I did not come across any more Legacy of the 7 items, though, so maybe we could hunt for some of those today. Maybe we could do that.
Time to take the fast way.
I don't... If there is a Nia thing here, I don't know what it would be. Oh, it actually, it could be the, It could be the Fonzit, like, Titans. What are they? They have actual names. I can't remember them now. Oh, have I not used this one yet? Oh, I haven't used this one yet.
I think you operate it like so.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was one of the Legacy of Okay, if I could talk today. Wouldn't it be funny if this was one of the Legacy of the 7 items over here? And we just, like, randomly stumble across it? It'd be nice. They're the best accessories in the game, so finding more of them would only be a good thing. Although, have I not... Oh no, I really have not been over here yet. Okay. And there is a point of interest, so...
Something so valuable here.
Ashley Sam says Booty is not you. No, I pretty much knew Booty was not you because Booty has been logging in during my streams on my Switch friends list, like, since before, like...
I hope we can make use of this.
Back when we were playing, like, I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild, even. Oh god, this one leads somewhere, too? Is this just a way to connect all the different islands? Maybe it's just a way to connect all the different islands.
Okay.
I like how these... I don't think these are called Tierkin, but whatever these are called, I love how they're just kind of, like, chilling, like, watching us do this. They're like, yeah, carry on. Is this all... There's, like, another section of this island, but I can't get to it. Like, you guys see that? There's, like, definitely more to this place. But I don't see how I would get to it. You know what? You only live once. Oh god, the scare... These are, like, simultaneously my favorite enemies in this game, and also I'm terrified of them, the Gaiark. They're like the scary-looking shark creatures. They're like, way less terrifying from far away, but when you see them up close, like, they're horrifying. If I saw something like that swimming in the water with me, I think I would just instantly die of a heart attack. Have I been... no, I haven't been to that... So that's, like, obviously Caterpile Island over there. Oh, there's a campfire over here. Oh. Okay. Ashley Sam says, I'm too picky about my screen names to do anything corny. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Although that's not entirely true because... Now, I don't really do it a whole lot anymore, but I used to make, like, PvP characters for a while. Like, just characters that I only would level specifically for PvP purposes. And I would name them obnoxious things. I honestly can't even remember any of the names off the top of my head, but, you know, stupid stuff like, you know, I'ma gank you. I mean, not that dumb. Like, I actually had clever names, but, like, that... It was kind of that effect, sort of thing, you know? I remember in Cataclysm I had a rogue, and back then, like for PvP, and back then rogue was literally capable of one-shotting people with ambush, and it was amazing. Like, it was so broken. I think it had to do with, like, wearing heirloom items in PvP and how, like, absolutely ridiculous they were, but I basically... It's called twinking, but I twinked out my rogue, and he just, like, I would go into Warsong Gulch, like, randoms, and I would just one-shot people, and it was the most fun thing I think I've ever done in that game, like, even to this day. But, of course, they nerfed that after, like, a patch or two, so you can't do it anymore, but, you know. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we ever properly saw this, but, like, you can see the origin is kind of, like, the background of the skybox, and like, you can see origin over there, and, like, the scary swirlies and everything. Like, it's pretty cool. Okay, so is that really all there was to this? Okay, there is still more there. Okay, then let's go to this one? I don't know how there's possibly anything here that I haven't, like, found on this island, but I don't know. Is it just this ether channel, maybe?
Something so valuable here. I'll claim the ether here.
Ashley Sam says, LOL, you were a good example as to why I don't do PvP. I said I used to. I said I used to. I don't anymore. Also, I feel like the 3 Gaiark over there, I feel like the one in front is, like, it could be unique. He's like the gang leader of the other 2, but I don't feel like chasing after them to find out. Can I not get up? Can I not get up from here? Is there no way to go higher on this island? How, like, Where else can I go from if I can't actually, like, ascend on this island? Maybe from here? No, because I remember this is how I got to this island, right? Like, to this section? Yeah. Yeah, it leads to this section, not the other way around. So what I really need to do, I guess, is just go back to this island. So do you not PvP at all? Have you ever PvP'd? Do you have any fun PvP stories to tell? Or any horrific PvP stories to tell? Honestly, it's funny because even just talking about, like, Rogue in PvP, now I'm like, oh man, maybe after tonight's stream is over, I'll just log into WoW and I'll get on my Rogue and just, like, switch to Subtlety and just, like, try to make the most ridiculous ambush build ever. If it's even a thing. I don't know if it's a thing, but, like, there also was a brief moment in Legion, at the end of Legion, where you could combine legendaries, and there was this one legendary where I think it was like every 5 seconds, it made your Fan of Knives do like 50% more damage, and it stacked like, I think it stacked up to like 10 times. So, like, you could make your Fan of Knives do like 5 times as much damage. It might have even been higher than that, like, to be honest. And then there was like some other like talent that you could pair it with that also made your Fan of Knives do more damage, and then there was like another legendary that every time you exited stealth, you gained 100% crit chance for 4 seconds. So I would take my rogue into like big battlegrounds, like you know, giant 40 versus 40 ones, and I would run into groups of enemies while stealthed, and then I would hit my fan of knives, and I would just watch people, like, explode and, like, take half of their health. Like basically, like, 10 people surrounding me would just, like, drop to half their health instantly from my one attack. It was amazing. That is part of the reason why Legion was the best expansion ever, because it had really broken legendaries, and you could equip 2 of them at the end of the expansion, and you did millions of damage, and doing millions of damage is fun. Doing millions of damage is fun. That's why I like chain attacks so much. Does it all make sense to y'all now? I have, like, I guess I have a large number kink. I don't know. Large numbers turn me on, I guess. You heard it here, Forks. I almost just called you guys Forks. I almost said, you heard it here, Forks. I don't know if that's because my husband said fork you earlier when Ashley, Sam, and Toxic were talking about spoons, or what, but I almost just called y'all Forks. Alright, where do I want? How do I get over to this other island? This stupid, this one right here. Okay, I go across this way. This is the way I went originally. What did I do wrong? Where did I make a wrong turn? Ashley Sam says, I tried it on WoW once, never again, people are mean. I think you could potentially have some fun with it, Ashley Sam. Now, I don't, just to clarify, I haven't PvP'd in like over a year, so I'm not really a PvPer, but I am saying that even though I don't, like, PvP can be daunting, it can also, like, provide a lot of fun. It really can, especially if you know what you're doing, and especially if... Oh, can you do this? Oh, you can... Oh, that's how you do that, isn't it? I just messed it up. You know what, though? I don't think I've done this one. So maybe I meant to do... Yeah, I meant to do this. That was totally on purpose.
Is one looking at me funny?
Ashley Sam says, okay, now I'm calling people forks and spoons. People are gonna be super confused. You could just fuse them together and call them sporks instead, if you wanted. Man, it is so quiet in here tonight, friend. It is so quiet. I hate nights like... Why is it... Do y'all not want to come to streams on Saturdays? Disney, Kalis? Like, do you guys just have things that you do every Saturday that... Like, you guys... Like, all of my mods were gone last Saturday, too. And Ashley Sam was here, I'm pretty sure, last Saturday, so she remembers. But there was, like... It was, like, Pat came in midway, but everybody... Like, all of my mods, like, they keep missing Saturdays. Like, friends, if you guys can't make Saturdays, I can start making changes to the streaming schedule. If, like... I would rather stream on days where we're not gonna have, like... tons of people... I mean, literally, I have 3 viewers right now, friends. 3. You know how much that hurts? That hurts to see that. I hate that. I don't know. I'm actually here. You know what? I'm gonna post in Discord. Okay. I've said my piece in Discord. I'm done. I'm done complaining. But thank goodness for you, Ashley Sam, because I don't know what I would do. I would have literally no one to talk to. Like, I don't even think Toxic Donut's in here anymore. Where did Toxic Donut go? Toxic's always in here.
Oh man, they've really gone and done it now.
Okay, how... Is this how I got up to that area, or did I... Oh no, I can go from here. Right? Yeah. I think... Oh no, I can't go from here. Right? God, this area confuses me so much. Why does it... Oh yeah, I can go from here. It confuses me so much.
We're sliding down.
This has to be a Legacy of the 7, right? For all of this work, having to jump across, like, zip lines, that's gotta be... That's like Legacy of the 7 accessory worthy, right? Ashley Sam says, I'm always here, smiley face. And I love that, Ashley Sam. Okay. Alright, let me try this again. I don't know. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. Oh, am I gonna have to do it again, though? I think I'm gonna have to jump from here. Oh, it is a Legacy of the 7! Okay, ready? Go! Go, 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 go! No! I overshot it! Okay, I didn't realize momentum would be a thing. Okay, fine. Well, now I know momentum's a thing. Okay, you can come back above water now, Noah. I couldn't even pause the game because he was still underwater. Alright, we'll just try this again. Ashley Sam says, I called Toxic a spoon and they left. He asked you to call him a spoon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why nobody's here, but I hate streams like this. We may end up doing a shorter stream tonight if the stream keeps up like this, because even though, like, I'm not entirely motivated by how many people are watching me, but I will tell you, it really does make it a lot more fun when more people are in here. So, nights like these tend to be less fun for me, so if I get to a point where I feel like okay, here we go. Did I do it right? Oh, am I gonna die? How am I not dead? How am I not dead? Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I'm not dead, and that is the point, and that is all that matters. Okay, Legacy of the Seven. Mercury rings. Okay. So these all are like rings, basically. Boosts critical rate by 60%. So, I should explain, I've already explained this before, but for those that don't know, if it just says critical rate, then it's, so like, if I had 10% crit chance on a character, this would not increase my character's crit chance to 70%. It would increase my character's crit chance to 16%. It's 60% of whatever your current crit rate is. But items that say things like critical rate percentage points in like words, then whatever percentage that is like that will be a flat increase. So if this said boost critical rate percentage points by 60%, then it would be going from 10% to 70. So that item is very, it is potentially very good, but you have to already have a high crit rate in order like to make use of that item. If you don't have a high crit rate, then that could potentially be a lot worse than some other accessories, so admittedly that one does not excite me as much as it could. But it doesn't look like I need to do anything else in this set of islands. Okay, so let's see if we can, I don't know. Where there was another point of interest somewhere, right? Where was it? I mean, I know I can... Here, I'll just do the filter. They were, like, all over there, though. Although I don't know what this one is. This one could be something. That one could be something. So let's go over there. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. Oh. Where is it, actually? Is it, like... Oh, is it on top of the gate? Okay, maybe it's on top of the gate. Okay, let's climb. Oh, it's just another poster. I mean, I'll read it since I took the time to come up here, but... Ah, are these the assignments? Lookouts, Michaela, Hilda Marie, Fiona, if available. I'll do my part when I'm there, I promise. Oh my god. Look at them gyrating. Okay, so that I knew that this was gonna be a waste of my time. I knew that there wasn't gonna be... There's not gonna be any important points of interest here for Nia. Oh, maybe it's just at the Ascension grounds. Because there's one here now, and this was not here, like... before yesterday. So maybe this is it.
Haven't been here for a while.
Ah, it is. Okay, neat.
I can't wait to see the look on Gondor's face when she sees
I mean,
you.
I guess this makes sense.
Gondor.
I guess this makes sense, that, like, an event would trigger here for Nia, because technically this was her castle, I guess. But, like, was she ever really awake and in this castle, or was it always... It kind of... I don't know, whatever.
What do you plonkers want now?
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have you? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnes doing here? Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnes Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnes seem to know about me?
That's... Well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
Mm-hmm.
You mean my family?
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do. It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam. Spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dags have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty, like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me, maybe, you Madge. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance. And you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Oi! I'm basically an adult. I'm almost... forget it.
Gondor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnes can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, all right? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, all right? I better not hear you've been holding the Queen back. You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around you counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor love?
Ashley Sam says, Gondor is me, granted I don't say my thoughts out loud. Okay, sometimes I do. Okay, so now that we've done all 4 of those, we can discuss Nia's memories at a campfire, so might as well do it here at Death's
Better make
Door.
sure we're well rested.
Discussions? Nia's memory.
I think we need to discuss this.
Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Nia, anywhere you still want to go? Huh? You're asking me? Right, if there's something you've been wanting to do or see, please let us know. Oh, but I mean, wherever you're headed, it's fine by me. Come on, Nia, speak your mind. After all, we've been dragging you about all over the shop. Time for you to choose your next move. It's really kind of you all to say that. Much appreciated. But actually, what I said before, I really meant it. Wherever you go, I will follow. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Traveling together with you, even if we're not headed anywhere in particular, well, that's more than enough for me. Huh? Okay, well, whatever. If that's what Nia wants, then so be it. There's no need to decide on a destination right now. Why don't we all just think it over for a while? Yes, I'll give it some consideration then. Okay. Wait.
I think we need to discuss this.
Excuse me? Wait, so they're just gonna... This is all the same dialogue. So... Man, so... Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Nia's memories. Okay, that is not helpful. Okay, Nia's memories... Discussion? You need to max out Mio on Life Sage, and I think there was a second trigger you need. Seems like it was just Mio on Sage max level. Wait, so is... Hold on. I thought she was already... Does she not come on rank 10? No, she's rank 10. Do I have to max out, like... Well, here, let's try something. I'm spending 30 Nopon coins on this, apparently, but maybe this is a trigger that we need?
Take on the world.
We could do with some food. Let's lay out the facts.
Oh god, it's just gonna be the same dialogue, isn't it? Oh, wait. Is this new? In all the places you've been so far, was there ever a place where you could look... Oh, this is new! Okay, so we needed to have Mio at rank 10. Was there ever a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? But what do you mean, close to the sky? I guess she means, like, have we ever been to the highest place in the world, right? The highest place? Have we? Maybe? Maybe not. Is that where you'd like to go now, Nia? Yes. I mean, I don't have any really major reason for it, but just when you asked where I wanted to go, that was the first thing that popped into my head. What, the sky, you mean? Maybe. When I look up at the sky, I just long to go back there. A sort of nostalgia. Does she mean space? Are we gonna go to, like, the orbital space station of this world or something? Well, if that's what you want, then why don't we try to find a high place for you? Oh, really? You're good with that? I'm cool with it. Anyway, was it me who brought up this whole where do you want to go? Wait, wouldn't that... If there was a way up there skyscraping place like that, I'd love to check it out myself. You guys, thank you so much. I guess I'm counting on you all over again. Let's find it together then. The place where we'll be close enough to touch the sky. Grasping my future. Okay. Okay.
All right. On.
Oh, why am I doing this way? Is her quest already activated? Oh, the cavity? Wait, the Cavity sounds familiar. I thought we've been to a place called the Cavity before, haven't we? Oh. Oh, it's in the Great Sword Upper. Okay, let's go here. Well, yeah, because in Xenoblade 2, at the very end of the game, you get to go to the orbital space station, where, like, the world got changed, basically. And, like, that would be my... I mean, I don't know if that... I think she means she just wants to go to the top of the sword. Honestly, that's kind of what that's looking like. It's looking like she just wants to go to the top of the sword. Which is fine by me, but also... that path, like, leads around back there. How do I get there, though? I have to go all the way down. I think I'm just gonna have to go all the way down. So is there a better place I can go to then? Like here? Alright, I'm just gonna follow the line. Because I don't know where else to go. Oh yeah, this looks like... Also, is there a... Where is this stupid container at? I feel like... I feel like I was up on the top level, and now I'm on the lower level, and it was in neither one of those places. Okay, we've never been here before. Wow, I've never explored this place, like, at all, apparently. I didn't even know this section was over here. Look at this! It's actually giving us, like, an area, like, this is just an entire area I've never been to. The Cavity, okay. I don't know why I thought I had been to the Cavity before. It sounded...
Let's take our time.
Oh, I know why. Because when I was playing off stream the other day, there was like a cave, and it was called something Cavity. That's why I thought I had been to the Cavity, but no, I had just been to a place that had Cavity in the name. Oh, there's like level 80s here? Okay. We actually could aggro things in this area. Good to know. I hope I don't, though. Wow, look at this place. Oh my gosh, that's all oh wow, that is all stuff we can go to? This is not like a... This is not like a small area I have missed here. This is like an end game, huge area. And I mean, I would not have been able to come here anyway earlier because... And honestly, maybe they had it blocked off. Maybe you couldn't go down that pathway or something originally because like a boulder was in the way or something. Similar to how we couldn't reach that one, like, unique monster in the Asia region yesterday until we beat the game because the rock hadn't fallen and allowed us to cross as, like, a bridge. Like, I don't know. It's pretty cool that they, like, still have new areas that you can go to in the end game, though. I'm pretty happy about this turn of events. Oh god. Her battle music's pretty fun though.
Enemy reinforcements.
Oh god, I'm trying to run away. I'm trying to run away. I don't want to fight level 80s right or level 90s right now. Oh god, please stop hitting. How are you guys even hitting me? I love that you can... If you listen very carefully, you can hear Nia's theme song in that battle music. It's like don don da da don 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 da da don don. It's like, which is like Nia's music is very pretty and like very tinkly and very like soft and emotional. So to hear it used as like a battle theme is just really fun.
This is something decent, right?
Ashley Sam says it looks cold. I hate cold. Well, I do too, actually, Ashley Sam, but not as much in video games. In video games, I'm okay with it, because I can experience. Oh God, please no, birdie.
Whoa,
Dang it. Okay, we're fighting this one. I don't know how I can. God, but I'm like 4 levels lower than this thing. All right, whatever. We're fighting it anyway. It's only an elite. It's not unique. It's only an elite. We should be okay. We should be fine. All right, let's see if I can break it. Ooh, I can! Oh, but my side topple did not work. That's unfortunate. You know, my other characters do have side topples as well, but as you can tell, None of them are trying to be on this enemy's side, because they're all idiots. The AI is sometimes just really dumb in this game. Like, I wish it wasn't so dumb, but unfortunately it is. And wow, that was a lot of damage we just did there. Oh yeah, that's how you do it, folks. 4 levels above me, Schmore levels above me.
See if we can keep this up.
Schmore levels. So I guess... But like, we can go up higher than this. This is not the top of the sword, y'all.
Amazing.
This ain't the top of the sword, Nia. Nia, you realize we could go higher. We could go higher than this, Nia. Oh god, does that look like a trap? $10 says a unique monster will come out of the sky and attack me. Or maybe... Wait, how do I get over there? Okay, did I just lose $10? I might have lost $10. Oh well. Now, that item over there... I would love to jump down for it, but I don't think I can easily get back up, so we'll grab it after whatever this is.
Ah, such a blue sky. Though the world changes, no matter what form it may take, the sky up there, it stays the same. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you. It's kind of you to indulge me like this.
No, it's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea.
I'm pleased you all became Ouroboros. I'm glad that you did.
Nia, what's gotten into you? Why are you saying this now?
When this battle is over, the stationary worlds will move once again. When the worlds were divided, they knew nothing of each other. In the end, they'll be strangers once again. Perfectly ignorant. As will we. Even so, I wanted to make a memory. The day when we part for good, it's coming. But still, I wanted us to share this moment. I wanted to feel that special connection, those ties that bind us together. Not just as your queen, but also as your friend.
Nia.
So just... thank you. In the end, it's up to you. My hope is invested in your future. You must defeat Zed and make a better world with your own hands.
Hey, that's not quite right.
Huh?
That better world. You'll be building it together with us, Nia.
You mean...
I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. We want you with us, Nia, in that future. How could we not? We need you. Rather, please stay. Because the connection we share, Nia, that's something that can never be broken.
Mio. I mean, if that's the future that you want... No, let me try that again. That future, I'll share it with you. It's not just yours, it's our future we'll invest in. For that, we need this world to end. Until that time.
Yeah. We'll be by your side until then, Nia.
Okay, quest complete. With the future now safe in the party's hands, Nia wished to travel together with them once more until such a day as their journey would come to an end. Okay, cool. So now the rank cap
It's a good
for...
feeling, isn't it?
Oh my god, did I just get 1,000 rep with Agnes Castle, or Affinity? Wow. Oh my god, look at that. You can see all of the erythesee from here. That's like quite a view of Origin. Oh, and that's the Orion Titan's head, right? I think. Cool. Okay, so this is an area that I'll have to explore more of, although I do see this item over here, and I want to grab it, because I don't think it's going to be possible, but it would be nice if we could upgrade Tyon on stream tonight, his weapon. I don't think we'll be able to, but you know, you never know. Alright, I really didn't want to have to kill you, Vappa Bunnet, but you know, as with every enemy in this game, you guys seem to have beef with me for like seemingly no reason.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Okay. Okay, so we got the item. Do I at least have a place to teleport back to here? I do, okay. And then there's like an ether channel all the way over there, but like, it didn't even make me unlock this entire map, did it? Was this entire map just like already unlocked? Because I'm pretty sure I like came in here and then I immediately scooted this way and I never even went anywhere near this side of the map. Which is kind of weird. They don't normally just like unlock the map for you. But yeah, I'll spend some time exploring that. It's honestly, it looks like it's just a place to grind out like high-end game materials. Okay, so here's my thought. We're an hour and a half into the stream, and even though the stream is like very slow tonight, friends, very, very slow, I kind of want to see if I can get Melia's
You have my full support.
Melia's quest done tonight as well. That way we can get both of them out of the way, and then maybe I can spend some time over the weekend playing around with their classes and kind of like seeing what I can do with them. However, the problem with this is that now I know that I need to be able to have somebody at rank 10 on that class. So I need to see if I have enough Nopon coins to just buy it on Noah, because I don't want to sit here grinding it out on stream. So, okay, I do have enough Nopon coins though. So we'll just go ahead and we will pre-rank this one up, because I imagine if they make you have level 10 on Mio for Life Sage, they're gonna make you have level 10 on Royal Summoner for Noah. For Melia. So, now, the problem is, well, I guess I haven't been, should I check around Agnes Castle, maybe? Because I don't have any, discussions available for, like, Melia. As far as I know, I don't. But let's just go back to Campfire and just, like, double check. Just, like, double check. TBH, Ashley Sam, I do hope that, like, Toxic didn't leave because of something I said. I know that he mentioned that he found Immovable Gonzalez, and I mentioned to him that I had read it earlier, and that I was happy that he found it. I hope I didn't, like, come off as, like, sassy or sarcastic and he left because I hurt his feelings. Like, he normally would say that he were going, but maybe he just had to go really quickly. I don't know. I mean, he's, like, still in our Discord, but not logged in right now. So it looks like he's just maybe not even online at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. Let's check discussions.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
And also, like, Grammar Police was in here too, and is not in here, but Grammar Police hung out almost the entire day yesterday as well. So it's a Saturday, I mean, maybe people just have things going on. You know, it could be as simple as that, and it probably is as simple as that, but it's making the stream a little rough for me, because like, you're keeping me company, Ashley Sam. I'm not trying to diminish you being here, but, like, it's a lot to ride on your shoulders and your shoulders alone, you know what I mean? And just the days when we've got multiple people in here chatting with one another, those are just the fun, like, the most fun days. Not that I'm not having fun, but, you know. So I don't have a discussion or anything for Melia. My guess could be that we have to go back to the castle. Maybe? Maybe we go to, like, the throne room. That could make sense. Ah, yeah, there it is. That has to be for Melia, right? That has to be for her. Ashley Sam says, if he's not online in Discord, he may have had to go. Toxic, that is. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. Because he's always on in Discord. So if he's not on in Discord and he's not on in live chat right now, then he might have just needed to go. So hopefully we'll see him. Hopefully he's okay.
You're having a laugh. You think this is going to make it all better, do you?
Well, I will bear full responsibility. Otherwise, well, there is no otherwise.
What are you two bickering about?
Your Majesty, what a welcome sight to see you return.
Has a problem arisen in my absence?
No, just a trifling matter, really.
Actually, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands, Your Majesty.
Hey, mind your...
We have to report the facts as they are. How much longer are you going to leave this hanging, eh?
Why don't these guys have names? Well, this guy does, Azel does, but the other guy doesn't.
Days ago, we had a small run-in with our Agnian opposites. Azel took care of them, but things got out of hand.
Agnian opposites?
Out of hand, nothing.
What does he mean,
You
opposites?
insulted Her Majesty's honor. I'm spitting feathers.
But with no reason to fight. You were the one who earned their ire.
Did they come to any harm? You hurt them?
I only intended to scare them, but then they resisted.
So you sought to defeat them?
No, nothing of the sort. They had no flame clocks, so I would never...
The presence of a flame clock is not what instigates a battle. The glimmerings of war are always there, within us. I imagine discovering that fact must have come as quite a shock to you.
Circumstances aside, if you've incited their wrath, I assume we haven't heard the end of this.
As you say, they have since begun to rally together in opposition.
This music is great, but like,
Truly.
you can almost not hear the characters talk.
Now that this has come to a head, I cannot but take full responsibility. I will thwart their objective, even if it should cost me my life.
You shall not. Do not speak of throwing your life away so lightly. I've already lost so many of my friends. I could not bear to lose another.
Your Majesty.
I told you, did I not? You are my hope. I will speak to the Agnian Chief Retainer personally about the matter. In the meantime, cool your head. Any more unfinished business that I should know about?
Couple of house calls to make, Your Majesty. They want you at Colony 9 and the city.
Colony 9? So Xeon then?
Indeed. They've asked for some urgent backup following the recent Origin attack.
And the other request is from Monica. Wants you to give her people a pep talk.
The descendants of Ouroboros. I've caused such grief for them. And for an unfathomably long time.
But now they get to speak to their real queen. I'm sure they'll be overjoyed.
Yes, perhaps. Speaking face to face with another. There's nothing quite like it.
Melia?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to be taking up some more of your time.
Now you can cut that out. Agnes or Kevus, soldier or queen? What difference does it make?
The future is to be created by each and every person in the world. I think you were the one who taught us that.
True enough. Your unyielding spirit gives me the strength to go on.
Sometimes when Melia smiles, I see sadness in her eyes, as if she's all alone in the world.
Well, better start making the rounds. We've got to stop by Colony 9, the city, and...
Agnes Castle, right?
Safe journey to you all.
Okay, from atop her throne. Colony 9's backup. Oh god! Oh god! Friction with Agnes. Oh no, we're gonna have to do so many quests for this. Alright, I should be able to get this done tonight, though. I should be able to get this done. Right? Right? 4 quests. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, let's go to Colony 9 first. What the heck do you want, Xeon? Honestly, I have not put Xeon in my party forever. Like, he's got, like, he's a good way to get a topple art onto any character that is playing Agnian, so that's good. But, like, I don't know. I mean, let me look at my chart. I don't think he gives very good skills or anything in general. Protector's Pride boosts recharge speed by 30% when non-defenders are targeted. Actually, technically, that could end up being one of the best skills in the game. I read a Reddit post earlier today where this guy, basically who has like theory crafted a lot of this game, has said that his if he had to rank one accessory in this game as S+ tier, it would be the accessory that makes you have boosts, like that boosts recharge speed by 50% when non-defenders are targeted. Because basically what he said is that he puts that and survivability on 6 different attacking, like he just makes all 6 of his party members attackers. And basically, that means that all 6 of his party members, because he doesn't have a defender, all 6 of his party members have like 50% recharge speed, just all the time. He said it's like an amazing, like basically with that, you're able to like topple lock launch enemies like 100% of the time. You know, you also have to have some other accessories to make that part of it possible, but like, he just said it's a really, really good thing to have. So actually, Xeon's skill might very well end up being, like, a very good one. But I just don't use him very often. The commander's been good enough to make time to talk to each of us personally. That's part of the reason why, as I work hard for the colony and for myself, I'm finding myself really motivated to do my very best for the commander.
You really love Colony 9, don't you, Uni? I can tell from the way your wings perk up.
Really? That's slightly uncomfortable.
Over there.
Over there? What is she talking about? Did she just see somewhere where she wants me to take her? Noah, heard of Millick Meadows? It's site... Oh, is this a Nopon? Oh. Noah heard of Millick Meadows. It's site of ultra spooky cave. Commander before Xeon sent out survey team there once, but not one single pawn returned. Maybe inside of cave is surprisingly pleasant place. They just decide to live there forever. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about this right now. I need to figure out... Like, I think I'm talking to Xeon, right? Where is Xeon? I see this icon on my map. Like, is it... How could it possibly be down? Oh, it is down. It just... There wasn't, like, an icon on the actual game screen.
That'll leave a bruise. Be more gentle, Commander.
Don't expect miracles. I'm trying my best to heal you here.
Here, let me.
Thank you, miss. That would be great. What? You're...
That should suffice. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Queen Melia, to what do we owe the honor?
What good is a ruler if they cannot send aid to their people in times of need? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Xeon. Please, let me have your report.
Hey, look! Isn't that the Queen?
What? Like the real deal?
Right, back to my post. Excuse me. Origin's attack unfortunately caused a landslide near Alfeto Valley entrance. We've been treating the wounded, and also dispatched a survey team to scan the area. The thing is, we've lost contact with the survey team. The line just went dead.
There was a really loud sound earlier on. Could be more rocks.
I see. Then we'll take it from here. Uni, how are you doing over there?
I've healed up the worst of them. Now they just need a little R&R.
Oh, really? I've got to lie down?
Come on. If you've got the energy to flap your trap already, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
I see I had no cause to worry.
How many were on the survey team?
3. One was piloting the Levnis. Okay, I've sent the landslide's location to your iris. You can confirm it for yourself.
Got it. If you happen to see an Anita from the survey team, could you, tell her to give back what she owes? Because I'll be waiting here until she does.
I'll be sure to deliver the message. I'm so sorry to have let this come to pass, everyone. This ordeal will be over ere long.
You watch yourself too, Your Majesty. Don't want to see you get hurt neither.
I hope you find our friends.
Wow, so these...
Good to add more names.
So we are really, wow. Complete the specified request. Colony 9's backup friction with... Oh wait, that's just for the quest that I'm on. Okay, hold on. So where do I go? Colony 9's backup. Okay, let's go over here. Why is it feels like Melia's, quest is so much more involved than Nia's, and maybe that's not a bad thing, but I'm not as invested in her story right now.
Quickly, we must rescue them at once.
Like, these kind of seem like pretty generic quests so far. And I would be more interested if they, like, did something similar with Nia, where, like, Melia talked about the areas of the world that were part of her world, and, like, how everything connects. I don't know, What is this? Oh, somebody got crushed by a rock. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Oh, God. She's still alive?
There!
It's all right. We're here to help. Stay still. I'll get that heavy thing off you right this instant.
Right, that's her injuries about treated.
You're a survivor by nature. Good fortune that we made it in time.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I thought I was a goner.
That's Gondor's voice. The lady who voices Gondor voices this character too.
Oh, that's great news. There was a guy in the rescue tent who was really worried about you. He said he wanted you to pay him back or something?
I suspect that was merely an excuse. He seemed really rather worried. Very insistent that you make it back.
Ah, it's got to be Kurt. We've been in the same unit since first term. He can be a little faint-hearted at times.
It's like nice...
I'd better go and try to
like
calm him down.
Nice Gondor. Sounds
So
like
you've been
nice
joined at the hip
Gondor
since
anyway.
childhood.
Doesn't look anything like her,
Joined
obviously.
at the... Sorry?
I mean that you were inseparable. You've had a special connection throughout your lives. You understand each other's feelings and you lift each other up in times of need, is what I'm trying to say. Your friends are irreplaceable. Be sure to treasure them.
Yes, Mom. Thank you. Thank you.
Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her. But then, she was imprisoned in Origin for so long. So maybe they're already... I see some relations have changed.
Ashley Sam says, wish we could all survive rocks falling on us like that, and Gondor swapped bodies, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely Gondor's voice actress, for sure.
His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully.
Using arts would be far too dangerous. In which case...
Someone call for heavy lifters?
Yeah. We'll clear this out in no time.
You're in safe hands now.
Yes. Thank you.
Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything.
Okay, wow, This is an odd quest, because it's like they just voice acted that section, and it feels like... It feels like for such a, like... I'm not saying this quest is not important, but all we did there was just lift a machine off of him, and that was about it. Like, they made their voice actors voice that scene. And not every scene in this game is voice acted, which is why that was strange. I don't know. It's just weird.
Hold on. It's going to be okay.
There was a second landslide. Don't mind me.
Look for the others.
We're well aware. But firstly...
Feels warm.
Do not move from this spot. We're going to check the immediate area.
Yes. Of course.
Right. I think that's the lot of them accounted for.
I wouldn't relax just yet. The landslides have formed a sharp incline, in turn increasing the risk of loose rocks. I hardly need to state this, but the possibility of further landslides remains high.
Getting caught in another landslide would be undesirable. We must make some distance, and quickly. Back to Colony 9.
Okay. Back to Colony 9. I don't know. I hope all three of these, like, side quests exquisite. Are not this long, or that, because, like, I don't think this quest is pointless. I'm sure they're gonna tie this in. They're obviously talking about, like, who she lost, or who she loves, or why she's, why Noah sees sadness in her eyes. But, like, I don't know. I feel like we could have done that just in, like, cutscenes going around the world, just like we did with Nia. That was more fun. I don't know. This is less fun for me.
The Queen has returned! Welcome back! We're glad to see you safe, Your Majesty!
We were at the site of the landslide, but the situation remains precarious. It is vital that we remove the remaining rocks upon the slope in the coming days. You shall have the castle's aid, of course. But your own assistance in this matter would also be most appreciated.
Oh, we'd be glad to help. Never want to have to go through this again.
But if we hadn't, we'd never have got to meet Queen Melia. I don't regret it, because I learned today that we weren't forsaken.
Forsaken?
The only time we normally ever get to meet Your Majesty is at the homecoming. We've been through so many bitter times, but we've never known you to help us. Not so directly.
You make a valid point. From this moment on, I will endeavor to the best of my ability to allay your fears.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
Then, in the interest of allaying fears,
have they not?
There may be another matter I would like to discuss.
Oh God, no, Xeon.
Oh yes. Speak up then.
I would like, from this moment on, to let the colony elect their commander, of their own volition. And I don't mean just for appointing a successor after death, or for the purposes of reform. If they make their voices known, then I think I would gladly relinquish my position as commander this second.
What?
What brought this on?
Then, you wish to formally step down?
Well, I was always the consul's favorite plaything.
Ooh.
I was a mere pawn, dancing to his whims, enacting his orders. But in coming to terms with our new life, I began to realize the qualities needed in a commander are very different nowadays.
Please don't belittle yourself, Xeon. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Believe me, I've thought about this long and hard. About who really fits the role of a commander. It must be someone we all look up to. Someone with whom we can share our path.
Xeon.
While I do not object to your logic, Xeon, I hope you realize that our role is in essence naught but a figurehead. What that figurehead represents, however, is something only you can decide.
It's down to me.
A person is not shaped solely by their birthright or innate qualities. As long as you remain critical of who you are, whether you deserve the position or not has little relevance.
This crisis of conscience, you once experienced it as well, Your Majesty.
Of course. Everyone has their battles with self-doubt. How else does one grow as a person? If you remain true to yourself, then you have nothing to fear. In this rich tapestry of life, you must find the path that you are willing to weave.
I'll give it more thought then.
Very good. I look forward to hearing your answer.
Melia must have had her share of hardship to talk about these things in such depth.
I love how
She's
Noah
stuck
just
in a
like
rut.
has this.
I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way. Would she even want that?
Penny for your thoughts, Noah?
No, it's nothing. We should get going. We've got some traveling ahead of us.
You lied, Noah. It was not nothing. Okay, quest complete. Calling Nine's back up. Okay. So, now we need friction with Agnes. I'm going to guess... Actually, no, I mean, let's do them in order. Right? Let's do them in order. Friction with Agnes is, like, next on the list, so let's do friction with Agnes next. I don't know. Because then that would leave... What was the last... Where was the last place we needed to go? It was like... Oh god, I can't remember. Oh, the city. That's right. The city. Alright.
A diplomatic mission.
Is that Nia? Oh, that is Nia.
Surely we can find a peaceful
yeah, I guess technically
resolution.
while Melia's with us, she's technically not traveling with us, even though really she should still be. I don't know.
Nia, this is a surprise.
Don't worry, I know the whole story.
Oh, bloody hell.
I see you are in good company.
They're kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters too.
The assistance goes both ways, actually.
We all one big happy family.
Yes, that's right. Family.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament. You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary Agnians.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to Keves nor Agnes.
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers, but
Are they Mobius?
now they claim to have lost their faith even in Agnes. This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone.
They're Mobius.
That's awful.
They're just
The
Mobius.
Keves and Agnes of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate...
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it? So they're the ones who have incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Minanabite, what make worst case so bad?
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's life.
That worse than worst case?
That's not how that
one of the
works,
reasons.
Manana, but okay.
But we simply can't afford to leave this be. I don't believe they truly want to oppose us. Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I ought to assert my authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome them in with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6.
Seriously? That's right next to the castle.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is. I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle. And besides, look at my entourage.
True.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true, but it can't take away one's pain. That goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Take care, you guys.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, so they're at reef number 6, which is apparently very close to the castle. So probably somewhere up north. Ah, right here. Oh no, that's Romieto and Romero and Julieta. And that's going home, which is not... That's not the quest either, actually. Okay, you know what? Why do I keep doing this to myself? It's... Oh, actually, oh, wait, hold on. It's this one, right? So let's activate this quest. And then destination map. Oh, duh. Okay, so they said reef, and I was thinking like reef, like coral reef, so like ocean area. No. They're talking about like literally the hovering reefs outside of Kevis Castle, not Agnes Castle. Okay. So that's why I couldn't find it. Ashley Sam says this is random, but Goldens are a pain in the butt. Do you have a golden retriever? Is that what you have? What is your doggy's name? And also, Ashley Sam says, don't ask me things, Vinny. I don't have a very good memory. Okay. I don't even remember what I asked you. It was probably rhetorical, but you know, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, you know how my memory is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. My memory is weird because sometimes I remember the craziest details from like 20 years ago. Now, I could tell you like literal numbers and colors and like I can vividly remember some things, and then there's other things like somebody could tell me their name and then 2 seconds later I've already forgotten it. So, you know.
Don't do anything stupid, Melia.
I think it's just that we remember things that we... I don't know. I was gonna say I think it's just because we remember things that like we consider important. Also, what did she just say about lands? Hold on, I missed the first half of that conversation. Don't do anything stupid, Melia. Nor should you lands. Oh, is that all that was said? Okay, that wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. Man, this is a rough stream, Ashley Sam. This is a rough stream. Where is everybody tonight? Like, this happened last Saturday, too. If I have another Saturday like this next Saturday, I think I'm gonna stop streaming on Saturdays. Because this isn't... If this is how Saturdays are just gonna be, then clearly people can't make Saturdays.
They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we?
As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid combat.
Sure, but what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levnesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap, don't you?
Yes. I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
What? Even though you're the queen?
Precisely because I am the queen. Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Please, it's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today. Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
Perhaps, yes. Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade. Which is why I still believe. I believe that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
Okay. I do like that they're relating... They're like giving you little insights into Melia's story. Now, the interesting thing too is like, I'm catching some bits of information of like, okay, I remember that happening in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but then I think there's probably some other stuff at play here that happened in futures connected that I just don't know because I haven't played that DLC yet. So we'll definitely have to, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna do Xenoblade 1 next. Honestly, with how, like, rough Xenoblade as a series has been on... Xenoblade 3 has been as a series on the channel so far, I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to do 1 next, but, we'll be doing it eventually. So, like... Is this just basically saying, if I can pass all these enemies, then I don't have to fight them?
Feeling curious?
I think that's what it's saying. Because I just passed those enemies, and they didn't charge at me. So I'm just gonna try to get to the quest marker, and then maybe I won't have to kill anybody? I don't know. I mean, she said to suppress their attacks, so basically... apprehend them, do not kill. Like, do not kill the people, if possible.
Hello? Nobody at home?
Don't move!
Melia.
I'll handle this. My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us? Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of Keves?
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating Keves was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do, the just thing to do, and I believed it. Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that dream? You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him. But Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads! You take away our friends, then sully our reasons to live. My friends died that day, but you've killed them all over again.
And that's why you've decided to destroy everything.
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are.
Melia!
Hey! What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing. Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
Shut up!
You have no desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that's why I'm here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Okay. Finally a battle. Alright, and they are level 80s and 79, so... not quite as low as enemies have been in, you know, in the last couple of streams, but I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with this battle. TBH. No, I'm just gonna spam attacks here. Yeah. They basically, they made me level 80s, but they don't have any health. So are we actually killing them, or is this gonna be one of those, well, you killed them in the battle, but not in the actual
Fire and ash! So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream. You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio.
That's why she came all this way to hear your story. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you.
What? Yeah, right. Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough, Mio. I see now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the Kevesi officers too? Telling everyone that Melia's different to everyone else.
You bet I did. She's so far up herself, it makes me sick.
If anyone's warped, distorted here, it's you.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on? Tell me the truth, right now. The pure, unadulterated truth.
That I cannot tell you. The answer lies in you, and you alone. You must have realized by now. There is no weight to the truth of another if you cannot judge it for yourself. If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
I highly doubt that. You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you all right?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
Their sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
Okay. That was a lot of drama, and honestly, the characters had more patience for that guy than I did. I would have been like, okay, you want to fight me to the death? I'll fight you to the death. But, you know, Melia's like, you know, she's better than all of us, so, or at least better than me. By the way, hello Artemis. Artemis is here. Artemis comes into the chat and says, Cheez-Its. Well, yes. I can't have Cheez-Its anymore. Is this an attack upon me, Artemis? Are you threatening me with lactose right now? Also, Ashley Sam said, I have a golden named Axel and a German Shepherd named Aries. You may not remember seeing him, but he's in one of the photos, of my walkway on your garden channel. Aries was my service dog for a few years before having to do forced retirement. Axel was meant to be till COVID lockdown screwed up his public access training. Oh, okay. Well, but now, like, good doggies, right? I mean, they still keep you company, I imagine. And Ashley Sam says, your Xeno streams are a tad slower. I wonder why. Oh, I know exactly why. There's a couple of things at play. The first thing is like, we're comparing them to Stardew streams, right? Well, Stardew Valley has sold like 30 million copies, and Xenoblade 2, even to this day, here, I'm gonna look it up just so that I make sure I'm not like blowing smoke out my ass. Let's see. The 2021 CISA Games white papers revealed that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has sold 2.17 million units worldwide as of December 31st, 2020. So that was a little bit over a year ago, but imagine, like, that game had been out since 2017. So it was out for almost 4 years, and it sold 2.17 million copies. Whereas, like, Stardew has sold about 30. So the audience for Stardew Valley is roughly 15 times larger than Xenoblade. So there's, like, probably the biggest reason why the Xeno streams are slower. But also, I think they're slower because this game is, like, still, in the grand scheme of things, brand new, and there are other YouTubers that are streaming it. So I have more competition. I had a little bit less competition, I think, with Stardew because it's been out for so long that, like, people had moved on to other games. But yeah, that's okay. I don't mind the streams being slower. What I do mind is, like, when we have 3 viewers in here. Because, like, I have an entire Discord full of people, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to call out specific names because I don't want people to feel bad, but there's, like, literally 4 people online that I look at right now that have been watching the Xenoblade streams. They're on Discord right now. They're just not watching the stream, and I don't know why. I can't make people come to the live streams And again, maybe they just are busy. You know, it is a Saturday. People typically plan things on the weekends. But if that's going to be the case, if it's like, it's a matter of, well, people are too busy to come to streams on Saturdays, then maybe I need to move my streams off of Saturdays so that I can spend my Saturdays doing other things that I need to do, and then I can, you know, be streaming on a day where, like, people will actually show up. I mean, maybe the problem is the reason that I don't stream on Sundays and Mondays is because my husband works every day except Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So what I could do, I suppose, is I could swap out, I could start streaming on Mondays and just stop streaming on Saturdays and just go Monday through Friday instead of Tuesday through Saturday. That may very well be what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to have a conversation with my mods about this too. Because honestly, it's more like I'm a little more annoyed that, like, my mods, like, are consistently not showing up on Saturdays. And that's, like, some people have, nobody has to be here, but, like, I have no mods. I have had no mods this entire day. Nobody has showed up for even, like, a couple minutes. So, like, if I were having issues with people in live chat, I'd have to be moderating everybody myself. And I have like 8 mods, guys. So it's not like they're not there. I don't have enough. It's just for whatever reason they don't come on Saturdays. I don't know. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little annoyed today. And I'm sorry if that's making the kind of, like, overall vibe, for those especially that are watching in the future, I really apologize if the vibe is not great today. It's just, I'm still in the realm of streaming, even though I've been streaming for about 5 months now. I'm still a relatively new streamer, and I've had some really great days where we've had like 20 people in the live chat, and it's lively, and I've got people to interact with. And then I've had days like this, and the days like this are just, they kind of like, they really do drain the life out of me a little bit. Artemis says, I don't know, it's complicated. Weird things happen between 12 and 1 a.m., you know? Because Artemis says, oh, I'm basically engaged now. Oh, Artemis. Oh, Artemis. Ashley Sam says, how are your Animal Crossing New Horizons streams? They were a mixed bag. I had, like, I think I did 2 of them I did 4 of them in total, and 2 of them went really well, and 2 of them were, like, kind of like tonight, actually. So, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like YouTube just arbitrarily decides that if not enough people are here at the very beginning of the stream, that they just will not share for the rest of the night. And then and that's why I think the likes matter too, like, liking the stream really matters. But when people aren't, and we did have to start over, like, literally, the stream that went on for 6 minutes earlier today had 6 likes. This stream's been going on for 2 hours and 23 minutes, we have 7. So if I hadn't have lost those likes, because I feel like Disney came in and she liked the stream earlier, that helped a little bit. Like, I don't really know. Like, there's a lot of different metrics that go into why YouTube shares what content, but you can't, it's hard to really put a finger on it. All I know is just that, like, you know, these nights are kind of rough, and I'm sorry that I'm complaining. I really need to stop. But it is rough. It does affect me. So I feel like not talking about it at all would be, like, a little bit disingenuous. Okay, so now we have to head for the city, which is, where is the city? I thought it was like, oh, it's apparently it's after Origin. I feel like it should be right next to Sword March in terms of, like, where it is on the map, but oh well. Like, when you cycle through things. Oh, the city. Oh, we have to go. Oh, is the stupid icon for the war room underneath this thing? I think it is. Oh, yep, it is, and I just highlighted it. There we go. That's where we need to go to the war room. Artemis says it started as a joke with my friends, but then it started not being a joke, and they're saying, love you to me. Artemis, that sounds creepy. That doesn't sound like a situation anyone would want to be in, friend.
Your Majesty.
Maybe you do, but I don't know.
Sorry to bother you. I'm sure you're rushed enough as it is. I'm here to discuss the speech you mentioned. Did I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. We've been stretching our necks every day, waiting to see if you'd turn up.
I too have been anxious to meet you. I'm sorry to have been a source of anguish for you this long.
It's all been for today. I don't consider any of it a waste. Now, on to the matter at hand. Rallying the troops. With the final battle with Mobius looming before us, we're doing our best to prepare. But we need more than just supplies. A battle to determine the fate of the world is hardly a light topic. Everyone's beside themselves with worry. Some poor souls have completely snapped. We're never gonna last in actual combat at this rate.
I don't blame them. No matter how noble our cause, the fighting will cost us lives. We're caught between the future we desire and the present, which is ours to lose. It's a place beset on all sides by fear.
You got that right. Especially when there's no guarantee you're going to be coming home.
Even a brief address would do, just as long as you speak to them somehow.
I understand. I don't know if I'll be able to get through to them, but I will try.
We'll be your guides while in the city. Make sure you don't lose your bearings.
That would be most appreciated. While we're here, would it bother you if I took a look around the city itself?
Please, be my guest. I think we'd all like that.
Maybe we could take her to Centrillo Parade. There's plenty of people around there.
No objections from me, but there are some rather, shall we say, ardent followers of the Queen up that way. If they get too insistent, you might need to give them a friendly nudge.
Oh yeah?
We know how to give
right.
them a friendly
We'll
nudge.
keep a lookout.
We could do that, I think. Okay. So I actually want to highlight... We should be on, like, a side quest now, right? Wait, are we not? Oh, it's over here now? Is this it? City Pep Talk. Yep, okay. Artemis says, nah, it's fun. Alright, well, as long as it's like a... As long as it's a mutual, like... funness, I guess, Artemis. Like, if your friend starts being creepy with you, though, and you feel uncomfortable, you tell them to stop.
Now this is a far cry from the colonies and the castles. Here is a place where people can truly live, make a home.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw this place. All these different people I'd never seen before. Things of all shapes and sizes.
I wish I had been there to see your reaction. A shame.
See my mouth hanging open like a lummox. Not worth it.
You seem to take it all in your stride. None of this surprises you.
It's more that I'm assailed by old memories. Technologies of old are put into practice here. I feel the industry of those times.
Huh? Is that really you? Queen Melia?
Yes. I do go by that name.
I knew it! I knew it from the moment I laid eyes on you. You were something special.
Finally caught up.
Hey, old man, you're going to give yourself a heart attack.
Well, thanks for your concern, but I'll decide when and how I'm going to pop my clubs.
Excuse me.
I've lived my whole life for this day. Heck, you all have, haven't you?
Of course we have.
You've returned to us at last, my queen. You really are as radiant as they say.
Hey, fancy a bite? You should come by my restaurant. Sample a few of the local dishes.
Nobody wants to see your seedy little bistro. She wants something memorable.
Oh, say that again, I dare you. If you hate my establishment so much, I'll be more than happy to bar you from it permanently.
All right, people. Don't shove. And stop arguing. We don't want to scare the Queen now.
Oh my days! Crazy!
Come on now, this is getting excessive.
Oh, leave him. Everyone's been living for this moment.
It's always been my dream to see the true Queen come back to us. A lot of us die before we get the chance.
Yeah, but now it's actually happening. Before our very eyes. How can we possibly keep calm when a miracle is unfolding?
I am so grateful to you all, my people. I would like to express a few words of gratitude, if I may. It is a joy to see real human activity once again, after all these years. I see that you continue to remain strong.
Of course we do. Got to protect what we love, right?
That's right. I'm not resting these old bones so long as there's life in them.
We'll hold out for decades more if we have to.
We have our queen, and even Ouroboros stand by her side.
With their strength behind us, Mobius won't stand a chance.
Looks like that takes care of that.
Indeed. Wow. Decades plural. And here we are, happy enough if we can reach one.
The way I see it, you lot are far more incredible. You've achieved so much in so little time.
Huh? That's only natural, ain't it? Gotta get stuff done in the time you have. No way I could imagine having to fight for 40 or 50 years. Feels so snuffing far away.
Uni.
By the by, I'm not seeing the story spinner anywhere.
Story spinner?
Story spinner.
He's this old guy who knows more about the city's history than anyone. He's like a walking encyclopedia.
Why haven't we heard of him before, until now?
Real curious bloke. Normally he'd jump at an opportunity like this.
Well, he's no spring turkin, though. If he hears he's missed his chance to meet Her Majesty, he might drop dead from the shock.
Heavens. Where might we find this person? I think we should pay him a visit.
What, really?
I'll bet it'd make his day. But are you sure?
I would like to try to meet him, if at all possible.
As you wish. It's your call.
You'll probably find him at Mittia Lookout. I hear it's one of his favorite spots.
Nittia Lookout. I don't know if I
encyclopedia,
know where that
is he?
place is off the
Then
top
we
of
can
my head.
expect an enlightening conversation.
Okay. Is that in the city, or is that somewhere? That's got to be somewhere else, right? Because that. Oh well. Oh, see, this sucks because I don't. Okay, like, truth be told, I don't know how to get to where that icon is. I was actually trying to fill in the map earlier. I'll show you guys why this is confusing to me. So you can't go this way. This door does not open at all. This is the war room, so you have to take the elevator up. So we gotta...
Should be operable now.
We gotta call for the elevator, wait for it to come down. Because for whatever reason, the game can't just load the elevator in on this floor when you teleport in here. And then we ride it up.
We wait.
Ashley Sam says, I'm also gonna start saying snuffin' from now on, like my neck snuffin' hurts. TBH, same. my neck always snuffin' hurts. So look, like, the icon on the map is off this way. And it, like, clearly looks like we should be able to... Like, it looks like, look, there's even a container. There's even a container somewhere. So it looks like I should be able to uncover more area of the map in that direction, but you can't actually go in that direction. Now, I thought earlier, I was like, well, you know, maybe there's some way that I can get over there. And maybe there is. I mean, like, the only thing I can think of is if I could somehow get to, like, up there, I could maybe walk across that beam, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of ladders around here, but I don't know if any of them will lead me to where I want to go. There's apparently a ladder... There's apparently a ladder here somewhere, like, literally, like, above us or something. Like, why is this so difficult to get to, though? Oh, okay, here's the ladder. I've never been up this ladder before, so maybe this will lead me... I mean, it'll lead me somewhere new. It may not lead me to where I want to go, but it will lead me somewhere new. It's taking me to a dead end. What? Like, it's just taking me here. This doesn't go anywhere. What is the point of this? Maybe a quest takes place up here? There's also, like, you can go up a little bit further up here, but then this kind of doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, maybe... just, I don't know, I'm following the yellow brick road, I guess. What is this? What is all this? Oh, this just takes you down to the other side. So that really doesn't... Oh, and I can't go back up? Rude. Right. Yeah, I don't know. My other option could be... I know that there's a ladder that goes up here, like all the way on this end. Like very, very far up, but I don't think it goes off in... Like, the platforms up there don't go the direction we want to go. They go the other way, so... But I don't have any other ideas, so let me just try this. Actually, hold on. Actually, maybe that does go where I want to go. Let's try this. Come on, climb.
Let's use this.
Artemis says, I've come to the conclusion that I'm a menace. Are you only just coming to this conclusion now, Artemis? Got him! Artemis, you've been gotten. You've been had. Vinny 1 point, Artemis 0 points. Ashley Sam says, I'm also a menace, Artemis. It's fun. Artemis says it really is. I don't know, maybe this is where I'm supposed to go. I could have sworn I've been up here before, though. And there's no, like... Oh, yeah, Okay, alright, I stand corrected. This is where we go. This is how you get up here.
Sorry, Melia. I had no idea they'd be making such a fuss over this.
It's quite all right. Life is full of surprises after all.
Okay, so I guess I never came all the way out here, so I never learned, like, a landmark or anything. Oh, there it is. There's the stupid landmark. Okay, everything makes sense now.
Oh, what's all the fuss? Whose funeral is it this time?
Nobody's, I should hope. We were just wondering if...
Oh, old Melly. Well, this can't be real, so somebody pinch me. What if it's actually my funeral? Then that would mean... Where the places have I ended up?
Yeah, this is Mittia Lookout in the city.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm told you have quite the wisdom. I was hoping to ask you a few things, if it doesn't bother you.
Oh, I get ya. The Queen herself is asking me personally to tell her a story. Now I know I'm dreaming. Hey, Ouroboros kids, give me a good wallop here, right on the kisser.
Sure thing.
Have you gone quite mad?
Oh my god, he actually just punched him.
I didn't throw my weight into it.
Let's all calm down for a second and just talk sensibly,
He punched him, right? He said to, like, knock him in the kisser or something like that.
A rousing speech for the city, eh?
That was weird.
What stroke of luck. Even after that battering, I know I'll be content in the afterlife.
Oh, don't start. You were the one who asked us to.
Well, it seems life's worth living a little while longer. Don't want to disappoint old Queenie now, do I? Go on then, ask away.
Has it been tough fighting on for decades, or what do you know of Melia? I'm gonna ask about Melia, I don't care about fighting for decades.
I've been wondering, when you first saw Melia, I kinda got the impression you knew more about her than you let on.
Of course I do. Have you seen the stacks of literature they've got here in the city? Packed to the rafters. There's passages on the true Queen, too. And you betcha these eyes have read them all back to front 20 times over.
So you know all about her?
Naturally. Here, I'll give you an example. It is a lesser-known fact that Her Majesty is squeamish around shiny bugs.
What? How can you possibly know that?
There was also a little morsel about how she found rainbow bugs particularly revolting. They're extinct now, but I reckon they're beasties about the size of your fist, whose bodily excretions make them glow and...
All right, enough. You don't need to go into such detail. The mere memory gives me goosebumps.
Don't you worry, I've got plenty more tidbits like that up my sleeve.
We don't want to hear it. Look, I'll tell you what I want to know.
Oh yeah, well, I'm all ears.
When you get to the age you are, after living for so many decades, you must have had to say goodbye to so many of your friends and stuff. Must be a lot of crap to deal with. So, how do you cope?
The pits is what it is. There are times when I wonder why I don't just curl up and die. But see, life ain't all sunshine and roses. I think that's part and parcel of it.
So what, you just have to go on living in misery? You've got to be joking.
Uni, are you all right?
I just want to know what it's all about. Growing old. There's folk out there who get to live so much longer than us, and they still choose to fight. It just feels like I'm always taking a back seat. Like I'm getting left behind. But I want to be there with you guys. Even if it's just in spirit.
Uni, I had no idea that was how you felt.
Yeah, sorry. Hard to put it into words, really.
Even if those you once loved are no longer a part of this world, lonely as it is, and painful though the memories be, it is not wholly a tragic tale. For you can keep close to your heart your memories of those dear to you. And that is something to take pride in. That is what will give you strength. Admittedly, my life took a very different path to the likes of my companions here. But such are my thoughts.
Ah, never a truer word was spoken. That's one for the ages. Where's my notepad?
The fact that you're worrying about us here and now, Uni, I don't think we'll ever forget that. Your feelings will transcend time.
I'd have to agree. So don't feel like you need to be doing anything special for us, Uni. It's reassuring enough just being the way you are.
Don't suppose you've got any tissues on you? Spark, why'd you have to go and make it all soppy?
Nobody is leaving you behind, Uni. If you ever feel distance between you, you need only speak out.
Wait, was this all just to tell me that?
That's about the size of it. Good luck out there, young'uns.
Don't just pass it off as your own speech.
Say, Melly, would you mind if we shook hands?
He's straight up ignoring me.
I don't see why not.
Wait.
Oh, you angel.
Was that supposed to be a
Now I can
handshake?
shuffle off this
That did not look like a
mortal pond
handshake.
without regrets.
Knowledgeable my ass.
Life's a cruel
he's just read a bunch of
journey from
books.
one end to the other. You only get one chance to walk it. But if there's one thing that gives it all meaning, it's love.
That's very sweet.
That ain't something I have to teach you young folks, though. Your friends are lucky fellows.
Monica said something like that too. Still doesn't make much sense to me, though.
Well, love takes many forms. There are as many ways to show it as there are people.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we should probably be getting on. Till we meet again, Story Spinner.
Indeed, indeed. Safe travels to you, Your Majesty.
I just realized his name is Talib. Like I'm telling you a tale, but also Caleb, basically. It's Talib. Oh man. Belemnite Bangle? I don't even know what that item does. Talking to the various people of the city, Melia helped to claim their fears and prepare them for what is to come.
I think we've done the rounds here.
That was a very,
Let's head back to the castle.
philosophical quest. I mean, I don't disagree with any of it, but my god. So what is that supposed to be off in the distance? Kind of weird. I don't know, sometimes the game's draw distance creates like weird, like they look like graphical glitches, but then this game is like a weird amalgamation of two worlds, so you could always just be like, it's the weirdness of the world. And maybe that's what they were going for, but sometimes I'm like, okay, that looks straight up just like a glitch. Okay, so now we're going back to the throne room, which I believe is the 4th floor. Yep. Kelpsy is here and says, Lan's gotta be my favorite character. I love Lans as well. Trust me, as any opportunity I get to make Lans the thumbnail for the stream, I try to take it. I like Lans in a lot of different ways. And by the way, welcome to the channel, Kelpsy. How are you doing today, friend? Also, Artemis says, be right back. I'm gonna go get ice cream. Oh, but then Artemis came back and said, Uni, best girl, and Slee, I think you mean a snuffin' pain in the Slee, and Schlee? What is Schlee? Ashley Sam says, I like Melia's voice. So, Melia, do you watch Doctor Who, Ashley Sam? Or have you watched Doctor Who? Melia is actually voiced by Jenna Coleman, who was one of the companions on Doctor Who during Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi's like eras, seasons, whatever you want to call them. Ashley Sam says, oh yes, snuffin' pain in the eye. Oh man. Okay. Let's go. Is this gonna be the end of, like, there's not gonna be more to this, right? This is gonna be the end of this one, hopefully. I mean, I love Melia, but this one hasn't been as fun as Nia's. It's been okay, but it hasn't been as good, I think.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However,
I'm dying.
My loyalty.
Oh God.
If I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Oh man.
I will rectify
I
that.
feel seen with that sentence. That's like me. It's my mind's fiction.
I am sure you will.
It's like anxiety in a nutshell.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Again, why does she look so sad?
My friends and I, we fought hard for all this. We staked our lives on this future. And if there's a chance to keep it that way, I too will be happy to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I noticed before. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. But who thinks about what's best for you?
Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
I am speechless.
Melia, you are needed in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so. However,
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should live together.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
Shulk, Rhine, Charla, Ricky, Dunban. I don't know their names, and that's Fiora. I don't know the two Nopons names. I think they're from the DLC, which I haven't played.
You are right. How funny. Though wisdom is said to come with age, still you all seem to teach me so much. If some things elude my grasp, your words show me that there is more to life. They guide me when I run astray. Again and again. How fortunate I am to have you.
Now that's more like it, girl.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
That was cool. I like that they showed the characters from Xenoblade 1. I wish that, like, somehow, like, we could actually see them face to face, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So Kelpsy says, I'm okay, this is my first time on chat, so a little anxious. It's fun here, I watch streams but never really say anything. Well, welcome, Kelpsy. I'm glad that you decided to, like, actually chat. I know that we've got lurkers on here, you know, people that just kind of either watch in the background and don't say anything, or, like, maybe just watch the VODs. We had a couple people come in, a stream or two ago, and they had said that they watch, like, all of the VODs, but this was the first, or that was the first, like, live stream that they had been able to make. It's always really nice when you guys show up and say hi, because as much as I love the people who are here, Artemis, Ashley, Sam, honestly, sometimes y'all get boring. No, I'm just kidding. But really, it's nice to like officially meet new people. So I'm really happy that you decided to say hi. Ashley Sam says, I was the same to Kelpsy. I started chatting in Vinny's Stardew streams. And Artemis is being a spoon. We are not normal. Ooh, Vinny, I got to use it. Wait, what did Artemis say? I mean, do I even need to read what Artemis said? I see, so you already know that we are perfectly normal people, says Artemis. Artemis also says, also, how y'all gonna talk about Doctor Who as soon as I leave? Do you know Doctor Who, Artemis? Are you a Doctor Who fan, Artemis? If so, did you, like, so, Melia, this character right here in this picture, she's voiced by Jenna Coleman, and Jenna Coleman played Clara in Doctor Who. So the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi seasons, she played Clara. So if you recognized that voice, that's who that is. Artemis says, my ego is now through the roof. Oh dear God, what have I done? With the city's hearts and minds put at ease, Colony 9 having reached support, and Agnian opposition quelled, Melia officially joined the party. Okay, so Royal Summoner has been unlocked to rank 20, which is great. And ooh, we got... Yeah, they give you so much affinity when you finish these 2 quests. I say 2 quests, but we had to do like 17 quests for Melia. I don't know. Nia is so... Like, Melia is high maintenance. I mean, I get it. She is actually royalty. Nia is just like some stray cat we found off the street in like Xenoblade 2. I mean, granted, she also has the power of life as a blade. They never really explained Nia as much as I wish they would have. She's a blade. She hides that she's a blade through the majority of the game, even though it's like pretty clear to the player that she's a blade. And then when she finally does come forth as a blade, they don't really go into like a whole lot more detail as to like her past. But apparently she has some like life-giving power sword that like can like rival even that power of Malos, who is literally an Aegis, who is, you know, one of the Monados / one of the processing units of the computer that literally created the universe. So I don't know why Mia is so strong, and I don't know why she ended up as queen of Allrest, but somehow she ended up as queen of Allrest. But she's a lot less high maintenance than Melia. All she required was that we go to places and see some beautiful cutscenes and talk about things. And Melia required, like, literally 76 quests. Like, actually, like, 84 quests. Actually, like, 278 quests had to be done before Melia would allow me to upgrade her rank to 20. Although I will say Melia's cutscene was really nice, because again, they showed the characters from 1, and they showed the two, so the two Nopon that I didn't know the name of, they are in Futures Connected. That's the DLC for 1 that came out with the definitive edition. So basically, like, Xenoblade 1 originally came out on the Wii, like, eons ago. And it looked, I mean, it was still a beautiful game, but the character models, honestly, they looked like crap for the most part. I mean, back then, it was like, oh my god, they look so realistic. But no, nowadays you look at them and you're like, oh god, what is wrong with their faces? But then they updated it. So they re-released the game for Switch, and they redid all of the characters in the same anime style that they had adopted for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So now basically Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 all exist on the Switch platform, which is kind of cool. I like that. Artemis says, yes, I'm a Doctor Who fan. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be wrong. Those are the best seasons in my opinion. Doctors 9 through 11 are peak. Agree. Specific, okay, but can we talk about David Tennant though? Oh my god. So, I've talked about this before, but I don't know if I've talked about this when you've been around, Artemis, but like, I'll have to post some pictures to Discord, but when I was...
Fix this.
When I first met Bill, I didn't have a beard, so I had a clean shaven face, and my hair was not highlighted, so I had just jet black hair and like baby face. And basically, I looked apparently a lot like David Tennant. I was doing Parade, the musical in New Jersey, and my costume designers, I had 2 of them, and they were like fitting me for my costume, and one of them was like, has anybody ever told you that you look like a lot like David Tennant? And I was like, no, I don't even know who that is. And Bill, who I was with at the time, he was in the show with me. He was within earshot, and she's like, he was like, oh dear God, you've never seen Doctor Who? We're gonna have to watch Doctor Who. And then he got me on Doctor Who, and basically destroyed my soul with the episode where Rose, you know Rose Tyler, she leaves. Rose Tyler is the reason okay, Artemis, are you ready for this? How do you not know any of this, Artemis? Maybe you do, but my dog's name is Donna Rose Gallifrey. Donna, as in Donna Noble, Rose, as in Rose Tyler, and Gallifrey, as in Gallifrey, the planet where the Doctor hails from. Or from which the Doctor hails, or whatever. That is my dog's actual legal name. I have paperwork with that name on it. We call her Rose. We go by Rose. Or she goes by Rose. But her name is Donna Rose Gallifrey. And I love Jenna Coleman. Clara was like... I think in order, my favorite companions are like Rose Tyler, then Donna Noble, and then like Amy Pond / Rory Williams are equal to Clara. Like there, and then after that, I would say, honestly, I'm enjoying, and I haven't been. I have to admit, I have not been keeping up with the Jodie Whittaker seasons. I watched the first season of Jodie Whittaker, and I have not watched any of the latest one. My husband has. He watched without me, but like, I just thought that the writing in Jodie's first season was pretty terrible, and it was honestly kind of turning me off to the show a little bit. But now apparently the showrunner for like the David Tennant era has come back, or is back, or whatever, and so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the writing on the show will get better. I think my biggest thing with the show in Jodie's season is that every single freaking episode starts off with like, hey, here's a bunch of characters you've never seen in your entire life. It's basically like every episode is written so that you see like characters in a situation, and then you find out it's a flashback, and then you go to the beginning of the story and find out how they got in that situation. It's like almost every episode is written like that, and that always, I hate when stories are written like that, honestly. It's basically like the freeze frame. So I bet you're wondering how we got here in the first place, aren't you? Well, let me tell you a story, and then like, and it's just like once upon a time that was like a cool way to tell a story, but now it's like so overdone I want to like vomit every time it happens. Artemis says, why would you bring up Rose leaving? Oh, do you want to hear something funny? My husband showed me a picture the other day of somebody who had 2 monitors. I have 2 monitors, so I'm actually tempted to do this. But one of them is of Rose and her head and her hand pressed up against the wall. And then on the very opposite side, like flipped, is the 10th Doctor's head and hands like pressed up against the other side of the wall, and they're joined together. And I just thought that was hilarious / heartbreaking. Artemis says, I had a crush on Clara and Amy and Rose. Honestly, same, TBH. And I you know, that's not something I say lightly. And plus, like, Clara, she could make a mean souffle. You know what I mean? A mean souffle. Exterminate. Ashley Sam, I'm sorry that you only got through a couple of episodes and weren't really hooked on it. I will say that if you give the 9th Doctor, so Christopher Eccleston's season, another chance, like, get to, like, the end of that first season, and I think you'll start getting hooked. It really is a great show. It really is a great show. Okay, so here's the deal. We're 3 hours into the stream, which is not a short stream by any means. I honestly was expecting that today's stream was going to actually end up being like a lot shorter because, well, it's just been very quiet in here. I mean, even now when we've got like some people in here chatting, we still only have four people viewing. This video, according to my analytics, has 55 views. This is far and away the worst stream we've had of Xenoblade, by like half. I mean, every video up until this point has gotten like 100 views. So, for whatever reason, we're just not doing too well today in viewership. And even though I don't like to only think in numbers here, it is just kind of a bummer. And I feel like after tonight, I'm gonna reevaluate Saturdays. I'm gonna talk with my mods and my mod channel, and I'm just gonna straight up ask them. I'm like, hey friends, like, are there like previous obligations that you guys have where like none of you can make Saturdays ever? Because if that's the case, then I just don't want to stream on Saturdays anymore. Like, and it's no hard feelings to anybody. It's just like it's a logical thing. It's like, if people can't make Saturdays, then why would I want to stream on a day where people can't, you know, be here? Like, I want people to be here. So, and also I'm trying to get to yeah, this is where I want to go. I was like, where's the castle at? No, this is where I was trying to like go to. This is where I don't know, there's something about the Agnes Castle that feels cozy. I like the campfire here, so oftentimes I'll end up coming here to like start streams or end streams. Even though it is called Death's Door, and that's a little weird and creepy. But let's go ahead and save just to make sure that all of our progress has not been for naught.
It's good to keep a record.
Artemis says, 9th Doctor is amazing, 10th Doctor is the best, 11th Doctor was my fave. Yeah. I mean, I love your opinions and all that. Like I said, I think David Tennant for me is my favorite, but I love, honestly, and Peter Capaldi was really good too. The problem that I had with Peter Capaldi seasons was that I felt like his entire first season was just him and Clara, like, arguing with one another, and I was like, can the two of you just kiss and like get a room and make up already? Like, my god. But after you get past that season, I feel like his seasons get a lot better. But yeah. So anyway, I do think that is going to be where we're going to end for tonight. Like I said, unfortunately, it's just been kind of a quiet stream, and we did get 2 Hero Ascension quests done, and they are probably like in terms of like furthering the lore of this world, I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get in terms of some of these optional quests. We're still gonna do we're gonna do every single Hero Ascension quest. Do not worry, I will not do any of them off stream, just so that you guys like, you know that like I'm not gonna, like, you'll be able to see them. But I do think that these are probably like, Melia and Nia's they are as important as it is going to get, I think. So we did something substantial today. And we also upgraded Senna's hammer, which was nice too. Ashley Sam says, I may give it a shot again eventually. Good, I hope you do. It is good. It is really good. Ashley Sam says, I'm glad I'm not the only one who names pets after characters. Honestly, I knew that I wanted to name her Rose, but I think Bill kind of came up with the idea of making all 3 of her names after Doctor Who characters, so I loved it, and I was like, sure, let's do that. But yeah, and I love my dog. I love my dog more than Rose Tyler, obviously, but I love Rose Tyler a lot too. There's literally a picture of me on my Facebook of Bill took a picture of me at like Artemis. Bill took a picture of me the moment after the episode where Rose left the show ended. So like literally there's a picture of me crying because Rose left the show. So if you want to see that horrendous, like, sad moment, I suppose I could post it to the Discord. It's not a very flattering picture because I was ugly crying, but you know, it does exist. But anyway, friends, I believe that is going to be it for today. If you are, by chance, watching this in the future, or if you're here now and you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We really need it, honestly. I don't know how else to say that. I need help. I need more people to be watching these streams. I need more people to be subscribing and liking them. It's just the only way we're going to get the channel to grow, and even though I'm always going to choose to play games that I want to play over games that I think will do better on the channel, why can't we have both? Why can't we play Xenoblade and grow the channel, like, faster? I think we can. So that's what I need from y'all. Especially if you're a future viewer. Just hit the subscribe button. It's no skin off your back. It takes 1 second to do it. Artemis says, yes, I do. Send it, bro. Okay, I'll send it after stream, Artemis. I will. So, like I said, we do stream on this channel Tuesdays through Saturdays, usually at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to be absolutely sure that you're here for a live stream, I do post to my 3 social media platforms every day that we stream. I have a Twitter, twitter.com/VinnyAdventures, a Facebook, facebook.com/VinnyAdventures, and I also have a Discord server, which is what Artemis is talking about right now, or what I just was talking about with Artemis. So I will post an invite to the Discord server in the live chat. This will work for the next 7 days. If you're watching this in the future and it's been longer than 7 days since we streamed this, you'll have to find a more up-to-date stream to get a new invite link. I usually post it every day in the Discord, or in the live chat though. So if you come to the latest live stream, you'll undoubtedly be able to find the link and get an invite. But it's really nice. There's like 45 people in there, and we just kind of chat and meme, and it's just a place to hang out when we're not streaming, and it's really nice in there. People post lots of pictures, and we learn about our community members, and it's just nice and cozy and wholesome, and I love it. But anyway, thank you guys who were here today. You like Ashley Sam, you were my rock today, really. You have no idea how much you helped me out today, friend. I super love and appreciate you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Artemis, thank you. Kelpsy, it was wonderful speaking with you. I hope that even on the busier streams in the future, you have bravery to come forth and chat with us, because you seem like a very nice person, and it was wonderful, like, actually getting to, like, meet one of my lurkers. See, they do. There are lurkers, they do exist, and they do sometimes say hi. It happens. It does happen. But anyway, thank you guys again for a wonderful, wonderful stream, and I will see you all on Tuesday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time for more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. See you then, friends.